All right, here we go. Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda. Welcome to Vlad TV. Make some noise.
What's going on, Vlad?
No federal
please, no police questions, Vlad.
We got y'all together.
Yes, definitely. Vlad TV. Make some noise, everybody.
Vlad TV in this motherfucker.
Why you not clapping? Who not clapping?
Well, speaking of Diddy, we got to talk about what's happening with Diddy right now.
Oh, man.
Both of his homes were raided in both Miami and Los Angeles. We're not sure about the charges yet.
Right.
But it's looking bad. It's looking bad. Now, Murda, you went in on him. Was it part 3 of the 2023 wrap-up?
Yeah, it was part 2 of the wrap-up.
Oh, my bad, part 2?
It was part two of the wrap-up this year, man.
Okay.
It was part 2.
What do you guys think about what's going on?
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
I think, like, people because we entertainers, we rappers, musicians, actors, we in a position where we're lucky, we're blessed. You know, if you believe in higher power, if you don't, whatever, you blessed.
Definitely do.
Right?
God
So
is
you're
good.
blessed. So I think, like, outside looking in, you look at P. Diddy, you like, yo, this dude is a billionaire. And then it's like, all right, cool, when you catch a case and you got all this shit going on, people look at you like, yo, you stupid. What the fuck you was doing that for? Wrong or right. If you didn't do it or if you didn't do it, that's what people's gonna do, because they look at you like, yo, you in a position, because there's people in the hood that wish they was in a position like you to be an entrepreneur. The same thing as Kanye, like with the Kanye West niggas ain't been the same since he did all that shit.
Went left.
But
Shit
he
went
might
left.
look at it like, fuck it, I'm Kanye, I could do what I wanna do. But at the same time, there's people that look up to you that want to go to the store and purchase your sneakers and want to fuck with you and look up to these dudes. So it's like, you know, that's like a nigga in the hood that catch a stupid case. Niggas like, yo, that nigga was stupid. That nigga was on the block. It was Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday, you know, Taz out. It's the same type of shit. So if you got a certain amount of money and people, because there's more people that don't got it that do got it. We agree, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Right?
Definitely.
So people in the hood that don't got it is like, yo, Diddy is stupid. That's what niggas is gonna say. Cause they wish they was in a position where they was a billionaire. And then you're gonna have niggas that side with them, industry niggas that got money with them, and it's gonna say whatever they wanna say, politically correct. The shit about me and Murda and niggas like 50 is we not politically correct. I never had industry friends.
Yeah.
So for me, it's weird to even be friends with rappers. So I don't care. I never got no money with P. Diddy. You gotta understand, me meeting P. Diddy, 50, that's the meeting that 50 said, yo, we gonna meet P. Diddy just cause of the Biggie shit, but I'm not fucking with that nigga. And he sat down and was scared of Preem and them. So you gotta understand, people don't understand the history of 50 and Diddy and what really happened in hip hop and how many niggas hated niggas, and we always been hated. You understand? But I came in the game with this nigga, that's why niggas say, yo, you loyal. Nah, nigga, there need to be loyal niggas in the world. If you came in the game with a nigga, you put your lights on, that's the nigga you gonna fuck with. So I never been to, like I said, a P. Diddy party, a nigga Jay-Z brunch. I never been to that. I know I'm never gonna be, and it's cool. You gotta accept some things in life. You understand? But with P. Diddy, like, come on, nigga, like, what do you think is gonna happen when you got $1 billion and you just fucking with random hoes, supposedly? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it came out, I mean, because Cassie sued him. He settled 24 hours.
Whoa.
But now I heard she's cooperating with the feds.
She's a civilian. What do you expect?
Right. Well, what's interesting, I actually looked this up, because I'm sure when they settled the lawsuit, she signed an NDA saying she's not going to write a book, she's not going to do a documentary, whatever else,
When the feds
right?
come, that's probably all out the window.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. An NDA is a private agreement.
Yeah,
a
but the
criminal
feds-
case supersedes that.
Yeah.
So she could be compelled to take the stand, and she could basically throw that NDA out the window on the stand.
Of course, and she's a civilian, and it is what it is. And yo, let me tell you something. God got his ways of humbling people.
Yeah.
You could be right here, and the next day they all laughing at you. We're public property. That's what I learned. When I seen Fifth Down Act, yo, we public property. You can say whatever you want to say. So it's public property. You walking on the eggshells, my nigga. Whoever you are. And if you a black billionaire, come on.
It's over. It's over. It's looking bad out here for
As
Diddy.
for niggas taking up for 50, like 50, 50 been not fucking with Diddy for his reasons. Like niggas be saying little funny shit behind the scenes, and you know, G-Unit spies is everywhere. G-Unit spy, that's when G-Unit spies is everywhere, bro.
Okay, because I remember one of the funniest Drink Champs ever was when 50 was on there, and he said that he met up with Diddy and Diddy offered to take him shopping.
Yeah, you
like,
can't.
what the hell?
You can't tell a nigga from New
That's
York.
crazy.
No, you can't tell
That's
a
crazy.
nigga from New York no shit like that.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
He's like, what? He's like, I'm a bad
Yeah.
bitch or something? I gonna let me take me shopping?
You gotta understand, Fifth been like that since the beginning of time. When he used to come to the block, he was the nigga like, oh shit, boo boo coming.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, this nigga, some shit is about to start. That's who he is. And as for niggas saying they want fades and all that, like, I don't know what niggas think. We've been
You talking about Stevie J.
No,
Stevie J
but like
wants to
Stevie
fight
J,
50.
I don't like to talk about these dudes because like Benzino and them, I don't look at it as real street shit.
Yeah.
Like when you beef, like I said, with a
Entertainment,
with
man.
like
It's all
a,
entertainment, man.
with like a henchman or a fucking a World or any of these type
Fat
of
Joe?
niggas. Yeah, or Fat Joe, you know, he's street.
Yeah.
But like a Benzino, like years ago, we ran down on Benzino in Miami. We ran down on him like, yo, don't put us in the Source magazine. Because he was so obsessed with Eminem's success and G-Unit was the shit at the time and niggas was just, it always been a hate thing because we signed with Eminem. Why? It's the nigga that put me on. I don't give a fuck what color he is. That's just me. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, nobody owed me nothing. I'm just the type of nigga that just be like, yo, you know what? I appreciate what niggas did. Niggas got me out the hood. Niggas got houses. We went to 103 places. We went on tour for 103 dates. The third, 50 has the
6 months, nigga.
third biggest grossing tour in the world. Hip hop.
Ever.
Ever.
I actually looked this up. I have this in my notes.
It's about to be the second. All the numbers ain't even in yet. I think it's the second most gross.
No, right. I
should
actually
be
looked
the
at the
second.
numbers. You guys made $123 million on that tour. Number 2 was Drake. It was all Blur tour, $189 million. And number 1 was Jay-Z and Beyonce on the Run, $253 million.
Okay.
A lot of money, though.
Yeah, 50 is
Lot of money.
50 is
Crazy.
a marketing genius, and we had fun on that road. We went to all kinds of places. We went to Paris. We went to Dubai.
Bahrain,
We went to shout to Abu Dhabi.
Thailand.
Shout to Bahrain, Thailand.
Man, all over,
Yo,
man.
and those
Mumbai,
experiences.
India.
And look, you got to understand, me and 50 was always Murda fans. You know what I'm saying? So Murda is like, when we on the road, it be me, Murda, and our man Light. Shout out to Light.
Like,
They call us the Three Amigos. So like a lot of shit happens on tour. Like as for production, you know, they gotta wake up 5 a.m, build a stage. Like people be, it's long doing these tours and you ain't seen your kid, you ain't seen your
Definitely,
wife.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit happens on tour behind the scenes and it's understanding because while we're laying in our Armani hotel beds, somebody's building the stage. So we the type that when we around, it's the Three Amigos. We go, we find our bud in whatever country we at, London, Paris, you know, wherever we at, except for like
Tour life
Abu
is
Dhabi and all that.
crazy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We go wherever we at, we find our bud. We got our dressing room. We chill in the cut. Look, because 50 tells us, yo, I only need you. Look, we could be back in the hood or we could be having jobs. All I need is 2 hours of your time and we make 6 figures.
That's a fact.
2 hours of your
Can't
time.
complain
You know
about
what's
that.
funny, though, about that? I remember when you put that out there, the internet was like, oh, shit, Tony Yayo only gets $1,000 a show. Because he said 6 figures, it's 100 shows. He only makes $1,000. I'm like, that's bullshit,
Damn,
but whatever.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
people
saying?
think.
But you know what? I don't
That's
even read
crazy.
comments. I'm like,
Yeah.
like I don't think about that. People just, it's gonna always be somebody to have something to say.
Yeah.
And I read this book called The Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and after that, I really didn't give a fuck. It's one of my best books. I read it like I read the 48 Laws of Power, anything else. But I don't give a fuck.
Well, Murda, me and Tony, in our last interview, talked about his greatest moments on tour. On this tour, what was your greatest moment? Like, for example, Tony talked about how he saw a girl wrestling a giant rat in Australia.
Yeah,
you were there.
I was part of that.
You were petting the
My
rat.
man
pet the
Yayo, my
rat.
man
I was
Yayo was a little
surprised.
scared of that
He's
one.
from Brooklyn,
I had
like,
fun. I had fun
Yo, this
watching
thing is
that,
bigger
'cause
than a rat.
He was scared.
What
of
is the
that
thing
shit.
called anyway? It's called a quacker or Quaker.
A giant white-tailed rat.
Just put big thing, fuzzy thing in Perth. Cause I like.
Quokka.
So you see, it looks like a big rat, right?
Yeah.
We go to eat at a place. Now, a guy says, don't touch the quacker. A girl takes the quacker and puts it on the table. She's wrestling it. Now, when you wrestling it, that's like you wrestling a fucking raccoon or some shit. That shit is scratching the floor. She wrestling it. I'm like, yo, this girl is crazy. She puts it on the table. The quacker takes half of a pizza pie. Big rat. I'm like, yo, that's a rat. Murda petted it. I was like, yo, Murda, you was bugging. I showed that shit to 50. He was like, nah, that's a rat, man. That shit was a big rat. Murda petting it. I'm like, yo, you bugging. You get bit by that shit, you're fucking dead. It's a quacker.
A quacker.
Quacker, yeah.
A corker. Yeah. It's called a corker.
No,
This
this is when you say, like, he's turning from, like, a hood East New York nigga to a Hollywood nigga. Like,
these shit is like rat kangaroos.
It's a big rat, and Murda is petting it. Like, what do you want to pet a rat? You're not gonna be in New York petting rats.
But out there, they said it was cool to do this shit. It was nice. So it was cool seeing Yayo scared of that shit, running on the dinner table and all that shit. That shit was hilarious.
They put it on the dinner table. Shout to everybody in Australia, all our people. Who we got out there?
We got shit, man.
What's my man? What's our people?
My man Dave, I think. It was a few of them out there, man. A few of them out there.
But shout to everybody in Australia.
The whole,
went on the
Perth
yacht.
crew.
Oh, we was in Abu Dhabi. You hear me, Vlad? Forget about the quacker right now, Vlad. We was in Abu Dhabi.
Vlad really
the F1,
that
look,
shit.
the
No,
F1,
I Googled it last time. I showed a picture.
Look, the F1 races, the hotel we was in, the F1 races was around. That was crazy. Dubai is always crazy. So what I say is, look, money, women, clout, all that shit goes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to keep yourself relevant like the 50s, Jay-Z's, and the Diddy's, no Diddy, right? Right? It's hard to keep yourself relevant. So, I mean, to travel and seeing the world, like going to Jerusalem, going to Australia, going to Dubai, going to Milan, going to Monaco, where billionaires live. You gotta be like a billionaire to live there.
Yeah,
and then you got Uncle Murda, a nigga from East New York, and a nigga from Southside Jamaica, and me and this nigga on the road, we be chilling, bro.
Be having fun. For me, like the experiences, I just be like enjoying seeing how sometimes other people live. Cause you know, I used to think it was all about America, you know, out here. So just seeing how other people live and they actually turn up and they got they own meaning of lit out there, the way they turn up. So that just be like exciting for me to see that shit.
And the money is good. And it's funny you laugh about like people comments because like he bought a house and he didn't move in it for like 6-7 months. That's the kind of money we get. Like he,
you made a video
hold
out
on,
of it, right?
Vlad.
Instagram, you
Vlad,
signed
hold
the
on,
mortgage and everything.
Vlad,
Yeah.
he's in the Guinness Book of World Records of buying a house and not fucking, let's see if we got a fine and not moving in. Motherfuckers, we got so much money, we doing house wars. I get on the phone with 50. I get on the phone with Murda. I get on the phone with Star. I get on the phone with Spin King, and we figure out how we gonna spend more money on our houses.
That's a fact.
Motherfuckers building glass wall. I told him when he's building a glass wall, I'm out of it. Niggas building glass steps, and you would think I'm worried about bum ass niggas in the comments. We the Poxy Kings. Niggas is building in-ground pools. You know, 50's on a whole nother level.
Definitely.
Listen, now this guy, he didn't move in his house for about a year. This guy got epoxy floors, ripped out wood cabinets. I'm like, yo, you know them cabinets might be real. About to take out the stove. The stove cost 10 grand. He ready to rip it out. We got money. We talk about wolves and sub-zeros. So all these bum niggas in the comments that don't know what wolves and sub-zeros
Talk
is,
your shit, yeah.
that's when your stove
your
is about
shit, yeah.
5. No. And look, you fortunate and your refrigerator's about 10. My last refrigerator was a KitchenAid. I don't have that now. I got a cheap refrigerator, but I had my new look. The new purchase was gonna cost me $14,000. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll get a Sub-Zero when I'm ready, and I want to get a Wolf. I was supposed to buy it for my birthday. So just because you don't see me with a jewelry in a car, your mind changes.
Yeah.
It changes. These bum ass niggas on Instagram won't understand. That's why we buy jewelry. Like I tell them, I gotta buy some more jewelry for these bum ass niggas in the comments. Cause he always wears jewelry. Look, he wears jewelry overseas all the time. Everybody love him. I'm like, yo, I just gotta start wearing the chains more. Because we started thinking different. But he wear the chains. Everybody, 50. I think he's 50. He ain't 50 in the car, motherfucker. 50. They looking up to the car.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Then they run to the car and they be like, oh, that's not 50.
We went to a basketball game, right? We went to the basketball game in Australia.
They thought he was 50 coming in.
The whole fucking arena thinking
Oh, they
I'm
thought it
50,
was 50. They see the chain.
Wow.
For me, these shits
Real
is too
tough.
heavy. I got
Real
some nice
tough.
shit.
I don't know how you do, because I have a couple of Cubans, like not like yours, but when I wear it, it starts to hurt my neck. I don't know how.
Yo, listen,
how
it's a Brooklyn thing. They wear their jewelry for breakfast, dinner, they take a shit, shower, and pizzle in it.
We represent the struggle.
It's
That
a
we
Brooklyn
came up.
thing.
We made it.
You know how
man.
she said
We
I wear
made
my
it.
shit to go to a bodega? That's real shit.
Okay.
But I had talk. I went through the super jewelry phase. But like I said, I'm into shit like that. Like he want to get the glass. What's that for the staircase?
Yeah.
He want to do the glass.
The glass. I'm getting like glass railings done to the house and all that. Glass
we epoxying
wall,
tables.
all type of
we,
shit.
look,
Epoxy,
we
all
epoxying.
type of.
Like niggas who want to talk money. I had houses 20 years ago. I was 23, 24, $1 million houses. You understand?
Murda, how exactly did you join G Unit?
Shout out to my guy Renee. I ran into my guy Renee at the radio station a few times. I was going up there to see Self working records. Renee, he just seen my grind at the time. He was like, "Yo, nigga, what you doing? You on some independent shit?" I'm like, "Yeah." It was me and my guy White. Tell him Blanco sent you. Just running around getting the records played. Grind. He was like, "Yo, damn man, you really just doing this shit? It's just y'all doing this shit?" I'm like, "Yeah." I already had a couple situations, this whole Jay-Z shit.
Yeah, I remember.
Shit with Epic and
we
all
were doing
that
interviews
shit.
back then about it.
So a nigga just kept running around grinding. We had the
You know, I was joking him. I say Jay-Z never.
Yeah, he always
nice
popping shit. Jay-Z ain't do all the shit 50 did for you,
He ain't
nigga.
show him the world. Like,
He ain't lying though.
You know.
But I had the Future record. I had the Future record at the time. I was working that, and Renee hollered at me, and he was like, "Yo, we need to figure out some things, man." And then shit. I had set up a meeting with 50. I actually was at a label one time. I think it was Capitol. We was up there. We was having a little meeting with them because I had a record out at the time after the Future record, Thought. And Capitol, I hollered at us, and we was up there kicking it with them. And I posted a picture up there at the label. Up here, politicking, and Fifth sent I think he commented on the post like, "Nigga, don't fuck up this time." Renee called like, "Nigga, I think you need to go talk to 50." You know what I'm saying? So set up the meeting.
So yeah,
facts.
Long story short,
he set up the meeting and all that shit.
He's eating caviar now.
It been lit ever since. You know what I'm saying?
I'm ready to get another house. Look, we buying houses. Like we living our best life. You know, and it's fun. You know, it's good that we can take care of our families and buy houses, and we happy. This is his first home. So this is big.
Definitely.
Like this is big.
Hell yeah.
The house been bought a year ago. He didn't move in it.
Well, yeah, and
You know what I'm
like,
saying? So
both of you guys
and look,
were fucking with me doing interviews during my DVD days.
Way back, man.
Both of y'all, before Vlad TV, both of you.
Definitely.
Remember? I would go to the studio, we did interviews
definitely.
and stuff like that.
The difference
So
is-
I love, when I saw you sign with 50, I was like, oh, this is great. This is my man
definitely.
from back in the
Hell
day.
yeah.
Like, I was happy.
The difference between us and a lot of the industry stuff is we don't choose a side. There's no child's suit. We know who we fuck with. No
that's a
Diddy.
fact.
We know who we cool with or whatever. And that's it. And that's what it come down to. And when you look at anything in life, you make your bed, you lay in it.
Yeah.
There's real shit going on. For instance, this kind of calls I get waiting downstairs. A chick from the hood we know, 2 of her sons. One is notorious in the hood, always in and out of jail. Mad people want to, do stuff to him. So she's like, man, I feel like I failed them. And I'm like, yo, listen, don't beat yourself over these kids. They grown men now. And then she was like, but the little son is wilding now. Well, I said, because that's the older son. He had all the beef, which was inherited to the youngest son. Now the youngest son feel like I can't go here, can't go there, can't go there. Fuck that. I'm tired of can't going nowhere because of my brother. Now he feel like there's tension with his brother. Now he's running the streets. Now he's catching cases. Now he's facing time. I said, listen, you only got a short life to live. Rest in peace. My goddaughter, she passed away last week. Rest in peace.
Oh,
Her name is Monet, 22
sorry,
years old.
Sorry to hear that.
So when you see people younger than us that didn't get a chance to live life, and we still living life, yo, bro, you got to be appreciative. How many people you know that died at 18, 20, 21, natural causes? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my goddaughter, 22 years old. Rest in peace to her, but she didn't even get to see life.
Yeah.
And my birthday just passed. I've seen life. God forbid anything happen to any of us. The one thing you could say is, yo, I live life. I've been in Nelson Mandela's cell. I went to go see the Mona Lisa. You know what I mean? Hood niggas. We went Israel. We went to the 16th Chapel. You know what I'm saying? We seen Black Sand and the Canary Islands and stuff like that. The Dead Sea. You know what I'm saying? Went to Morocco. You know know what I'm saying? Where everybody looked like French and his brother and shit. Thought you was in Africa. You know, when you go to Angola, no funny shit. But when you go to Angola, everybody look like, you know, dark skin like me and Murda. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you experience all that, you think I'd be worried about like a nigga in the comment or everything? My mind is somewhere else. I've been some places that our parents will never see, you know, our family, and we have the advantage to give to, you know, like tell you, this is where the place to go, this is what to do, we blessed.
Well, I just want to finish this topic here because I read through the Lil Rod lawsuit against Diddy, and it was crazy.
You know what's crazy? Lil Rod was Jeremiah,
See,
man.
no, hold up.
Oh, really?
You know what that is? Talk about the white guy from Nickelodeon right quick. Let's talk about that nigga. Let's leave Diddy alone for a minute, Vlad. Let's talk about the white guy.
No.
Let's talk about the white guy from Nickelodeon.
You can't do that because...
Let's talk about that.
Look,
we got to stop highlighting all the Diddy shit so much.
No. I'm going to tell you.
Diddy.
I'm going to tell you.
Talk about the white nigga that been molesting and raping all them little fucking kids, man.
I'm not going to say don't
We're not going to talk about that nigga?
I didn't watch the whole documentary.
Fuck that.
But what I'm saying is...
Diddy case ain't even over yet.
Well,
I thought Diddy under the bus too.
No,
Diddy, but talk about that white nigga too. We gotta talk about the white guy too, Vlad. We gotta talk about the white guy.
Look, this goes back to what I said. If you a billionaire and you doing dumb shit,
that white guy was a billionaire.
So he's
doing
a dummy
dumb shit.
too. I seen.
We gotta throw that nigga.
Well,
I'm saying no, not us. Vlad, you got to throw that nigga under the bus the same way you throwing Diddy under the bus. You got to give that nigga the same energy.
You know what? You're right, because I don't even know.
You got to give him the same energy. We got to give that nigga the same energy. If both of these niggas are scums of the earth, they got to both be scums of the earth and get highlighted the same way. Because I done see Vlad do news about Diddy. I done see Vlad do it. You got to give that same nigga the same energy, Vlad.
No, I understand.
I need you to give that white Nickelodeon nigga the same fucking energy.
Let's talk about it.
He out here raping little kids, fucking these little kids, doing all these shit, fucking these stars up.
Calm down. What is his
name? Talk about that
what
nigga.
Is his name?
We need to talk about that nigga.
What is his name? Because I know it was on.
Google that nigga name, Vlad. You better. How the fuck you don't even know that nigga name, Vlad?
Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider.
Right.
We got to talk about that white pedophile fuck boy. Because he been out here fucking these little kids, doing he just had Keenan Ivory scared to death. They were like, yo, we happy he wasn't there when we was doing their show and shit like that. So we got to throw him under the bus too.
Yeah, they had a documentary.
We know Diddy foul, but we got to throw this white other nigga under the bus too.
But let me.
Vlad got a big platform. I just wanted to make sure we highlight and throw that nigga under the fucking bus.
I agree with you, but you got to understand, that dude is not hip hop.
It don't matter.
Yes, it do matter.
It don't matter. He's still in the media. We got to throw him under the bus, man.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that.
He got to get thrown under the bus.
But P. Diddy is hip hop.
Of course, we know that.
Nobody gets saved.
We know that.
Same dude had a
Dan Schneider. That shit been ringing back. Niggas got to give him that same energy.
But listen, can you let me talk?
He got to get that same energy.
See, this is why I can't even deal with this nigga some days. Even at breakfast, I be wanting to fight this nigga.
That's how we always do.
Fucking Saudi Arabia, I wanted to pop on this nigga. Yo, look,
let's go.
Look. Now check it out. What he's saying to me is not making sense, and I'm gonna tell you.
Hell no, that's making sense, nigga.
Listen. Vlad, listen, you're not letting me talk. Let me talk, I'm gonna let you talk. Vlad is a hip hop platform. So now you, look, what you're doing is you turning into a race thing now, like black and white. Listen.
Not at all.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. They're both idiots, right? But for the white guy, wasn't he on Netflix or some big shit?
Nickelodeon.
He was on, what I'm saying, the movie.
HBO, I think.
HBO had a big special on him.
Yeah. Facts.
That's what they're gonna do with the white guy. Yeah. Right? P. Diddy, his specials are coming.
P. Diddy coming. His specials coming too.
Later.
Yeah, it's coming.
Now, but look, with the white guy, they're gonna put his shit on HBO. Put it on HBO. People is getting around that way. With P. Diddy, it's more Vlad TV, Shade Room, On Site, all the spots that we go to every day. Let's not front like we don't be on Shade Room. Listen,
you 100% correct. You correct.
And I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. But Shade Room, listen.
I'm just telling you how I feel. Look, this is why I don't be doing this shit
Shade
sometimes,
right?
I'm not gonna lie to you, right? This is why I don't be doing these interviews and shit like that, because I speak about what the fuck I want to speak about. Right. I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah. So if I'm gonna do an interview with you, Vlad, I'm like, all right, I fuck with Vlad. Like Vlad to tell you, no Diddy, right? I fuck with Vlad from way back, doing interviews with Vlad and all that. We got a relationship, cool. Never had no beef with Vlad, right? But if I'm gonna be here right now and I'm gonna do an interview and niggas is throwing Diddy under the bus and Vlad here kicking it, I'm like, all right, cool. We talked about Diddy when we first got here, right? You spoke about it, Vlad spoke about it, all right. We talked about other shit, tour, this,
I
that, and
agree
third.
with you.
And then we gonna double back on Diddy again? No, hold the fuck up, Vlad. Throw that white nigga under the bus too. Let's talk about Dan Snyder doing all this other foul shit too. That's how I feel.
Calm down, brother. You like
That's
this?
just how I feel.
You like this with the glass?
This how I
man.
feel.
You was arguing about the glass.
Yeah, because the nigga almost fucked up my glass in my house.
Down.
I know, nigga, I need your address and you need to fix this shit now, nigga. My shit got to get fixed, nigga.
He's still not seeing the point. Look. This is all I'm saying to you.
My shit got to get fixed.
Look, till he interrupted me rudely, right?
I let you talk for the first 45 minutes of the whole interview,
that's why
brother.
we went to classy restaurants. Look, listen, rudely interrupt me. Now look, what I'm saying to you is, can we agree on this? Shade Room, On Site, who else?
Baller Alert.
Rap Radar, Baller Alert.
Yep.
Vlad TV. Let's keep naming them. Keep going.
World Star.
World Star.
All
Let's
these
keep.
outlets.
Hold on. Let me keep going.
Name them.
Keep naming them, Vlad. Let him name them.
Academics.
Academics.
No Jumper.
No Jumper.
Say Cheese.
Say Cheese.
And I don't fuck with none of them niggas.
No, I
don't
do.
fuck with
Listen,
them.
all right, calm down. That's not the point.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't fuck with them.
That's not the point. What I'm telling you,
Dan's a project.
He's not missing. Look. Now look, he's
It's
not
cool. What I'm saying is, I'm not a motherfucker that's
this
into
nigga
all
ain't even let
this
you talk.
interview shit. No, I don't
Brother,
really give a fuck
no, you
about
seeing
that
the
shit.
point.
You know
We
what
know
I'm
we
saying?
don't give a fuck.
What
I
I'm
do.
saying is they gonna throw.
Listen,
of course, I threw Diddy under the bus like you mentioned in the rapper, right? I threw him under the
nigga,
bus.
you threw him
for
under
a
the
whole
bus before
3
everybody.
fucking minutes.
Now
That's
you
what
a
I'm saying, right?
peacemaker?
But what I'm
Hold
saying
on.
is, if
Hold
I'm
on. Now you a
I'm not no
peacemaker?
fucking peacemaker.
Fuck
I don't
Diddy.
give a
What he
fuck
do
about
for
that.
you, nigga?
Nothing, right? But what I'm saying is, if I'm talking to Vlad and the Vlad gonna be asking me a question, what I'm saying is,
you're not.
Vlad,
You're not.
talk about that white nigga for a minute too.
My nigga,
you gotta understand that.
My nigga, you get me
you
tight.
got to understand
because you're
that.
not letting me finish.
You got to
My
understand
nigga,
that,
he
brother.
just said, look, every hip hop platform.
I'm getting you tight. I'm talking to Vlad, nigga.
Because you're not making sense. Look, every
Vlad,
hip.
don't ask me about Diddy. Ask me about that white nigga for a minute,
go
Vlad.
ahead. So go ahead.
Ask me about
Cool.
Dan Snyder.
Now look.
That foul fuck
Now
nigga.
look, Vlad.
Make him go viral on the internet. Bet you after that shit come out, niggas gonna be like, yo, word. Let's talk about that Dan Snyder nigga
and I
too.
believe
Guess
you.
what? Him and Diddy fucking finished, nigga.
I don't have a problem
Period.
with that. Listen, I don't have.
Let's finish both them niggas if we gonna talk about that shit today, nigga.
Listen, all right,
Let's
whatever.
finish both of them.
Whatever.
Fair enough.
Listen.
Fair
this
enough.
nigga's he
Real
got
talk.
steam.
Finish both of them.
Look, he got steam coming out his ears about Diddy and Hubble. I don't know why.
No, I don't got no steam. I'm just saying, Vlad, if you gonna ask me about that shit, let's finish both of these niggas, nigga.
Okay, I agree with you.
That's
I'm
what
not
I'm
agreeing
saying,
with you.
yeah?
But what I'm saying to you is you let me fucking finish.
Go ahead, finish, my
Fuck you.
brother.
That's why
we
I
do
hate
this
dealing with
on
you.
tour all the time. This is what we do.
If he let me fucking finish, tired of these East New York niggas. Now look, check this. Tired of these niggas. Yo, look. If he let me fucking finish, right? What I'm trying to tell the nigga is that no hip hop platform. Just 1 minute, please.
I know what you said.
No hip hop
Let me get
platform.
a paper towel too from somebody.
Listen,
Yeah.
nigga think he is past Grey Poupon. We don't got Grey Poupon
Give me some
for
paper
your
towel on this
Hollywood
motherfucker.
ass nigga. Yo,
And
look.
I need some Branson. Get some
Yo,
Branson in this
look, what I'm saying to you, Vlad, is what hip hop, we just named the biggest shit, Say Cheese, Ball Alert, Vlad, Gilly, Wallow, we everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all, look, we all named all the biggest platforms. None of them have talked about, what the nigga name? Danny Snyder?
Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider, because that goes back to he's not hip hop. P. Diddy is a pillar of hip hop.
Yeah.
The nigga came with Craig Mack, Biggie, fucking Total, Mary J. Blige. 112. He's a pillar
Mase.
of hip hop. Mase. So if you're a pillar,
get
listen.
that. I get
let
that.
me finish talking.
All right,
I'll let
go
you
ahead.
talk.
All right, go ahead.
If he's a pillar of fucking hip hop, the hip hop people is gonna report it on what the fuck a pillar of hip hop.
Copy.
Dan Schmader, whatever his name is, that shit is different. He's gonna be on another level. He's on HBO. More of people that don't fuck with hip hop know about Dan Schneider. So what I'm saying to you is, when you screaming on Vlad,
Not
and like,
screaming on Vlad,
and
we
wonder,
just kicking
look,
it.
you the same nigga that said, did he do it? Did he rape her? Did he
you're
da-da?
motherfucking
Da-da,
right.
and now
That's
you like,
facts.
talk about Dan Snyder. It's not making sense.
No,
bro.
it is making. Let me
Make
talk.
it make
you talk,
sense,
right? You
my
talk,
nigga.
right? You talk.
Make it make
I know
sense.
you've been rocking with Vlad for a minute,
Look.
but let me talk
Look,
now.
make
right?
it make sense.
I'm gonna
That's
make it
what
make
I'm
sense
saying.
right now. Listen. If I feel like Vlad gonna ask me a question, and first of all, I told Vlad in the beginning of this interview, nigga, you ain't paid me enough to talk about Diddy, right? So if we gonna talk about
Keep
Diddy,
that energy with him.
nigga,
Don't-
all right,
why you-
look,
I don't like him.
I was trying to keep the
Look,
energy
keep
with
the
him,
energy
and
with
then you
him.
jumped in like
Don't
you wanted to
keep it with
defend him.
me.
You want to defend him,
Look,
so I gotta bring it here
I'm
for a minute.
defending Vlad.
It seemed like
I'm
that.
defending
All
my
right, so let me
point.
bring it back to Vlad.
You sound
then.
crazy.
Let me bring it back to Vlad.
Fuck, I'm defending Vlad.
I'm gonna
for.
play devil's advocate.
I'm defending Vlad.
Just like how you read comments, right? Just like you read the comments of the fuck nigga that try to talk about Yayo making whatever money he making, right? Just that fuckboy comment you read.
Right.
That you read. I know you see a lot of comments where people feel like Vlad, you shouldn't be talking about this, or you shouldn't be talking about this, that sometimes, right?
Correct.
Copy.
Who
So I'm
cares?
gonna be, who cares? People care. Just like people care about
Do
whatever
people
niggas
care
talk
about
about.
you in the comment?
First of all, you
Murda,
interrupted me, brother. I just let you talk. Let me talk. I'm
Go
talking to
ahead,
Vlad.
Murda.
I'm
Go
talking
ahead,
to
Murda. You
Vlad.
sound
Let me
crazy.
get this. Look. So
Go ahead. You sweating. He's sweating.
People cares about whatever it is. People got an opinion, nigga. That's why people do these fucking interviews and shit, because they want to hear people's opinions on topics and shit like that, right? So what I'm saying is, I could be here and be devil's advocate, nigga. If Vlad want to keep talking about Diddy, no, Vlad. Let's talk about this white nigga. I don't give a fuck if he ain't hip hop, nigga. He's a part of. He's a part of what's going on.
Missing the point.
Because niggas got kids.
Look.
Niggas kids watch Nickelodeon. This fuckboy was doing all these shit to these motherfucking kid stars that niggas kids was watching, nigga. Yeah, let's put this fuckboy on blast too.
I agree with you.
Yeah, Diddy is a fuckboy, nigga. But if this nigga's a fuckboy too, Vlad, highlight this fuckboy. How the fuck Vlad ain't even know this nigga name?
What's the difference?
Why Vlad ain't know that nigga name?
Look, I'm gonna shut you down.
Why the fuck Vlad?
I'm gonna shut him down right now.
Why you want to shut me down?
Shut him down right now.
Why the fuck you want to shut a nigga down?
What color is Diddy Snyder?
White.
What color is Diddy?
Black.
Shut the fuck
Wow.
up.
What the point?
You
that
a
made?
black man,
What
nigga.
point?
You always
so
gonna
why
be a
you
talk.
taking up for Vlad right now?
I'm
If
not
saying
taking up for Vlad.
If you think I'm saying on Vlad, you want
I'm
to take
taking
up
up
for
for
Vlad?
Vlad. Now you not. You gotta make it make sense.
Let me talk to Vlad.
You gotta
nigga.
make it make sense.
If I'm telling Vlad, talk
You
about
gotta
this
make it
Dan
make
Snyder
sense.
nigga.
You always.
All right.
I don't want to talk about
No matter
Diddy,
how much
nigga.
money you make, you gonna always
I
be a
don't want
nigga.
to talk about Diddy.
No how much
look,
money
look,
you
look,
make, you
look,
always
look,
gonna be a nigga, nigga. No matter how much money you make, you gonna always be a nigga.
When I first walked there, Vlad, you ain't pay me enough to talk about Diddy, nigga.
look,
It's all about the
That's
money.
what I said.
Yeah,
it's definitely about the money.
pay it.
After all that money I just made with 50, nigga, you better believe it,
He
nigga.
want his money.
You crazy? You crazy?
I don't want to hear no more. You got you sweating. You got
Murda, listen.
Did I say that? Vlad, when I walked there, did I say
said
that?
Murda,
You
you
ain't
said
pay me
that.
enough to talk
Vlad,
about
give him
Diddy.
some more checks.
Hold
It's all
up.
good.
Wait,
It's all good.
Vlad, give him some
when I
more
walked
money.
in this motherfucker,
You
the
said
first thing I said is, you ain't pay me enough to talk about Diddy, correct?
Correct.
Thank you.
Okay.
So that's what it got to
That's
do.
it.
We've now spent a
Copy.
good amount of time talking
about
Dan Snyder.
fucking Diddy.
So let's talk
We've
about
now-
Danny
we've now
Snyder.
talked about
Let's
Snyder.
talk about Danny.
We've
Let's
now
talk
talked
about
about
Fuck
Danny
these
Snyder.
fuck niggas, nigga.
Okay. Let's switch gears.
Lenny Grant story out right now, nigga.
There you
Link
go,
in my
there you
bio
go,
on
there you
Instagram,
go.
nigga. I got Jadakiss on that motherfucker. I got 50 on that motherfucker. Benny
sure.
the Butcher, Conway, my nigga Peasy from Detroit, nigga. You know the vibes,
There we
nigga.
go.
Simba on that motherfucker.
There we go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's talk, nigga.
Let's switch gears.
We just did 103 motherfucking shows, nigga.
Yeah.
We up, nigga. We up, yay. The fuck these niggas, nigga.
We can switch gears for a second and bring up something
right,
positive.
let's switch our
because
gears.
just today, formerly of Bad Boy Records, G-Dep just got out.
Oh, free G-Dep.
Yo, listen,
out.
man, fuck. Now we
G-Dep
happy
free.
G-Dep home.
G-Dep free.
Now you OG.
We happy as hell G-Dep home, man.
then
We
G-Dep
happy as
turned
hell.
himself
In 2010,
He turned himself in
G-Dep
for a murder.
turned himself in for a cold case murder that he committed when he was younger, not knowing that the guy was dead. He had done a robbery and shot the guy and ran off, got away with it. And over the years, he got into drug problems and his life was going bad and he felt it was karma over that situation. His family begged him not to do this. And one day, he walked into a precinct and gave the details of a shooting. When they looked it up, they realized that it was actually a murder.
Damn,
and for
bro.
14 years, he's been sitting in jail. I actually
My man
interviewed
was
him.
drinking. My man was
I interviewed him in prison.
My man was drinking that Branson today, boy. Grandson to make sure. Mama have a grandson. Drinking that Branson. Shout out to 50, man.
Yeah.
But yo, you gotta understand.
He's
but-
out today, man.
That's
I'm
a good
happy.
thing. I actually did see that a little while before I
No,
came
no,
here.
free him.
Shout out to G-Dep. That was dope. He's definitely home. Welcome home, my nigga.
Welcome
Welcome
home.
home. Welcome
But
home.
just go ahead.
And I remember
Blaze
when that actually happened, the victim's brother actually called G-Dep an idiot at the time. He said, man, we had finally gotten over this and now he wants to bring it back up. I don't know
Yo,
why
but
he
not
did
to
this
switch
shit.
gears, that Dan
That's
Snyder
crazy.
shit, I did watch some of that. That shit was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I seen a clip of it. No.
This is why me and him. I'm just saying.
I'm not
Go ahead,
on.
go ahead.
I'm
Go
just
ahead, go
keeping
ahead. Nah,
it
keep
real.
Go ahead.
Because I was saying you was right. I just said that say cheese in him.
This is really my brother.
All
Go
of
ahead,
this,
go ahead, go
no,
ahead.
he's missing the point. I'm saying that he was right, Vlad?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, Say Cheese, you know, Shade Room, they not gonna really report him because he's a Caucasian man. HBO, that's Diddy.
But sometimes it be up to
and not to
motherfuckers
talk
to
about
bring that
Diddy,
shit out there. Maybe Vlad will go, you know what? Murda is right. Maybe I do need to highlight this fuck
Yeah,
shit
you
that
do.
this nigga did
Yeah.
a
But
little
I'm
bit
not
more.
saying
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm not
taking
arguing
Vlad.
with-
He's
I
not
wasn't
arguing
arguing
with
with
you.
you. I
I'm just
wasn't pushing
saying
back.
this is what you need to tell the other platforms because they're not doing it.
No, got
So you understand if Shade Room, Say Cheese,
I know you saying this
and
is
they
a
was
hip hop.
doing it,
This
then
is
I
a
would
hip hop
know.
platform. Diddy
Right.
is hip hop.
Yeah.
That's why we gonna
And
preferably
then
talk
at the
about
same
Diddy
time,
on a platform like
and Murda,
this.
like I said to the beginning, when you're a billionaire and you make one mistake, you could trip, fall on your fucking head. Niggas are laughing at you. We know that in the industry, these niggas ain't your friends. One day it's G-Unit, then when it's G-U not, niggas ain't around, the friends ain't around, the cars ain't around, industry niggas, Vlad ain't answering. So don't ever say, I'm taking up for Vlad, nigga, don't do that. Don't do that. Cause when shit, niggas screaming G-U not, niggas ain't answering the
Vlad
phone.
wasn't picking up
Look,
yet?
when niggas screaming G-U not,
That's
yo,
true.
hold
Vlad
on.
wasn't picking
Listen,
up yet?
look, don't
Let me
say
know
I take
now.
up for Vlad. Look, don't do that. Look, so when niggas are screaming G-U not, the shows ain't coming, the bills is coming, you depressed, da-da-da, yo, 50 fuck with you no more? Yo, da-da-da-da. Like, the niggas trying to do the Vlad Conquer shit. Look, these niggas don't give a fuck about you.
Vlad,
So the
that's how
same
you was
thing,
moving, Vlad?
so look, so niggas is here saying, now check the funny shit about this, right? Niggas is sitting here, or niggas joking on them more because of the gay shit. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real how it is. Niggas is joking more on them gay shit or women getting raped. Niggas is joking really more on the gay shit than even women getting raped.
True.
That's just how it is. Anything negative is gonna always spread than anything positive. You could go to the hood, give out coats, turkeys. Man, everybody do that. Fuck that shit, man. We don't want your turkeys. You could do all that shit Nipsey was doing, build a hood. But once something negative happened, nigga get killed. Know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Nip. He died on my birthday too. That's kind of crazy.
Crazy.
So,
Rest in peace, Nip,
look,
definitely.
But like he did shit in the hood. But like I always say, if his shit was on Rodeo, would this dirty Crip nigga would have got to him? Dirty Blood or whatever, Dirty Crip, whatever
definitely
his
not.
name is. But that's what I'm trying to say.
Shitty cuz.
Every shitty cuz, there's always a catch-22 to everything. That's all I'm saying. So if you a billionaire and you make one mistake, what you think Cool and them niggas back there going, yo, that nigga's stupid, man. Shit, I'm in the hood, I ain't got shit, nigga, and this nigga got billions and got wild parties and cocaine, and niggas are gonna say whatever they say, true or not. But if you put yourself in predicament, niggas are gonna say you're stupid. Like when I went to jail the next day, yeah, yo, stupid, man. Nigga got an opportunity. Niggas dumb. Niggas gonna say about everybody, your public property. You too, Uncle Murda. If you go beat up the glass guy for fucking up your shower, you gonna make Murda's stupid.
This nigga come.
He punched the glass guy.
He talk this nigga about that.
Come shout to the glass guy. This guy's
nigga's
crazy. He punched the
This
glass
nigga-
guy.
This nigga's crazy.
Yo, you
right
just
here.
spent
This nigga's
100 some 200,000
This nigga's
fixing your house.
this
One
nigga's
mistake.
crazy. This
Yo, I'm gonna
nigga's
punch
crazy.
the glass guy.
This nigga-
Come on, you gonna be on the internet. Niggas gonna say Murda's stupid.
Yeah, this nigga's crazy. Right
Yeah.
Well-
all I'm saying is there's two markets. That's it.
Speaking of fights, on July 20th on Netflix, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul.
Oh, we already got money on that.
Who you got?
I got Mike Tyson.
Yeah?
He's fucking crazy. He's from Brooklyn.
Mike Tyson-
He's from Brooklyn. So if he say Jake Paul, you already know he's Hollywood.
Yo, here's got
I'm Brownsville all day. Brownsville never win, never will.
Yeah.
I think Mike a little too old to be fighting at this point.
So he's signing with
57.
Jake Paul.
He's 50. No,
He's
He's signing
57.
with Jake
Jake
Paul.
Paul's 27.
It don't matter.
Look, 57, 27. And I heard of some clause. I don't know if it's true or not. So quote me on this. This is what I don't like about it. I heard of some shit where
2-minute rounds, knockout.
2 minute
whatever. That's
rounds,
great.
and then I heard Jake
okay.
Paul could actually tag in his brother or something.
No, that's not true.
Oh, that was fake.
No, I think
that was some
fake.
April
No,
Fool's
that's
bullshit.
fake. Yeah,
Well, I
okay.
think Tyson would have whipped both of them. And,
Yeah,
you know,
nah,
and I,
there's no
and look,
tap-ins,
I like Jake Paul and his brother. I think those are really marketing geniuses because he changed the game of boxing. You know, the
Yeah, he's a
motherfucker
marketing
selling
genius.
out
He
shit.
figured it out.
But what I'm saying is, look, Jake Paul, yeah, he got a chance. But if Tyson hit him with one of them feel like it's 88, because remember, Tyson ain't trying to lose the.
No.
Some
Now,
white
do
boy
I
from
want
whatever.
Tyson to win as far as bet? I think Tyson is a little. I think Jake Paul. I just think is too
His
much
money
of an
on
age
Jake Paul.
difference.
All right, well, okay.
I think it's too much of an age difference.
How much we
for
bet
me,
it? We
man.
bet 5,000 already, didn't we?
I think we bet something like that.
So we can turn it to
But
10.
yeah.
So who'd you
Look,
put?
that's on-
Did you
he's
put your
Jake
money on
Paul.
Jake Paul?
I put my money on Jake
I
Paul.
got 10.
Oh, okay.
And
But I
look,
want Tyson.
look,
Put it like this.
Okay.
Put it like this. It's so rare. I want to lose the money.
Look, I'm
Okay.
look.
I
I'm
want to lose.
documenting this.
I want to
Look,
lose the
Vlad,
money.
this documented,
but
right?
I'm a betting man.
Vlad,
I'm a betting man.
Vlad, this documented,
I
right?
really gamble.
10,000 on Vlad. on Mike Tyson, it's a bet, nigga. I got 10 on it.
It's 5,000.
Since niggas think I'm getting 1,000 a show, I gotta start buying more jewelry and shit. I gotta be ignorant. I'm in my 40s. Damn, what the fuck? Still want to be a rapper on the corner with jewelry and no, I'm in the suburbs. I'm chilling. I'm fucking getting shit painted.
Fuck
and
these niggas,
like
man.
I don't care. Yo, so it's 10 grand. I'm telling you.
5 grand.
So look, this nigga
I ain't right now.
No, you see
Okay,
it.
so 5. You got 5.
Yeah,
I
it's a
said
$10,000 purse.
You
It's a
taking that bet? Yeah,
$10,000
you're
purse.
taking that $5,000
Yeah, I
bet.
take that 5,000. Tyson
Okay,
gonna
so
knock
there
him
we
out.
go. It's official.
It's
It's
official.
official.
I really
TV.
wanted to do 10.
Murda
But
got
like I said,
5,000 on Jay.
I actually
You got
wanna,
5,000 on
I actually
Tyson.
I
want to
got
lose
5.
the money.
I wanna do 10.
I hope Tyson win.
Yeah.
But as a betting man,
Yo,
I just,
Vlad, just do this one thing to shut him up. Go to Mike Tyson training. Get one of your guys to go to Mike Tyson training. And let's go to Jake Paul training. Go to it.
Mike is taking it
Go,
seriously.
no. Go to it on your
Mike is
computer.
definitely looking good.
Go to
Mike
it.
is looking
No,
good.
no,
I
look.
saw Mike training. Yeah,
Look.
he's serious.
Look,
Yeah.
when you see Mike Tyson training, his trainer even look like he's scared to still get hit, right? When you seen Jake Paul training, he was hitting the bag, boop, 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 sitting up, boop, boop, boop. I'm not saying Jake Paul don't hit hard. No Diddy. Look, people got tired of Paul. Sorry, Diddy. I'm sorry. Fuck it. I know 50 going on, whatever. No, Diddy, it's not my fault. It's what the hood do. Like, they be like, yo, you know what they say about you, Vlad? Your questions is federal. Like,
They
that's the new
definitely say
saying.
that.
That's why
I told
Murda get mad.
I told niggas I was going to do Vlad. They said, yo,
His
don't
questions
let
is
that nigga
federal.
trip you up on none of that police shit,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah. But look, to all these niggas that say that to me, Vlad is the police. Vlad could never ask me Keefe D questions.
All
bro.
about how you answer this
Yeah,
shit,
and
man.
the word federal, no federal.
I was mad at some shit I did on Vlad. I seen myself. I said, damn, I was talking stupid. But it's all good. I was young and dumb.
10 years ago.
Yeah, I was young and dumb.
I mean, hip-hop police wasn't as heavy as they is
Yeah,
now.
facts.
And now the
But did
feds
anything
come
happen to you?
No, not at
Right,
all.
exactly. Have I ever, all the times we've hung out, had conversations,
Yeah.
have I ever asked you any criminal,
No,
anything,
no,
questions
no.
off camera, hanging out?
Nah, man.
Have you ever
what it is,
recorded
Vlad?
anything of
Vlad, like I
yours?
said, you a white guy and you in a black people's culture. So that's where, let's
Okay.
keep it real.
Whose phone is that?
That's not my phone.
I heard a phone ding. Is that yours?
That's his phone. That's his crypto and shit. Todd, this my phone.
I am a crypto head.
Can we put it on silent?
Yeah, put it on sound.
Bitcoin just went
Now
back
check
up.
it.
For people that don't
Now-
know, it was
now-
just
now
down to
look.
65,000. It just shot back up to 68,000.
Okay.
I'm really that much
Yeah,
involved.
he's the crypto guy.
Okay.
You're the crypto king?
Yeah,
Okay.
the crypto. Shout to
Sheba,
shout to
Ethereum,
everybody.
Solana, all that. Yeah, I'm
And,
all.
and
I'm
yo, the
heavy
only
in
reason
it.
we've been wild and wild because we've been on that Cookies, New Jersey, Harrison.
Definitely. Cookies
You know what I mean?
Harrison,
Shout
look.
to them.
Oh, Cookie's got shit
Oh,
out
yeah,
here?
the first
some
store,
shit.
look.
Nice.
I'm not gonna even
Shout out to
hold
Murda.
you.
Now, look, look,
yo,
tell him, hold on.
I'm not gonna lie.
Murda.
Nah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm
No,
not
no.
gonna lie. If you in New York or New Jersey,
Cookies
and you
have-
really looking for like, you know how LA, like you be thinking like, damn, I need that shit from that gas. Cookies in Harrison, New
That's
Jersey,
what I just said.
popped it. Pardon me, I was
This
just.
is why I don't want to do a
I
podcast.
was just,
Yo,
yo,
Vlad,
damn.
Vlad, this guy always wanna
we
take
do got
over
a
the show.
podcast coming too. We gonna be
Look,
fighting on that.
That's why I don't want to. DQE, I don't know, man. This guy's crazy. Now look, let's look. You got Jake Paul in the fight. Get the fuck out of here. Now look, they marketing genius. Did you watch this shit on Netflix?
Yeah,
Marketing-
it's going to be on Netflix.
No. What I'm saying is, did you watch his Jake Paul documentary?
No.
He got a documentary on
Okay.
Netflix, and Tyson was even bigging him up, saying it's all about filling the seats.
Yeah.
So when you look at the biggest fights, you got Haney and Garcia. You know, whoever Javante fight, we're gonna watch, of course.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But Jake Paul is up there with, if he fight Tyson, like that's gonna be the fight of the summer. I'm gonna order that. That's worth watching.
Yeah.
But if you look up the footage of Tyson training and the footage of Jake Paul training, to me it's a big difference.
Yeah.
Tyson is an animal. That man sat down with that
Of course,
man.
of course,
Hold
Brooklyn,
on.
baby. That's Brownsville, Brooklyn,
look,
baby.
but yeah, I sat down, but you're on Jake Paul's side. But look, I sat down with that man, and he asked me if I ate starch. I'm like, man, I thought I came from the struggle. Motherfucker, you came from the struggle. Yeah, yo, abandoned buildings, starch. I heard a couple of people say they eat starch, but like I never ate it.
For the record, I'm not on Jake Paul's side.
Cuba A starts?
Who I'm going to bet money on,
So
though?
he starts?
I'm going to bet money
nah,
on Jake
this
Paul
nigga's-
because I think there's a lot of things going on with that fight.
He
And
going
I think
with the
Tyson
age.
a little too old to fight Nassau.
He going with the age. But
Definitely rooting for Iron Mike.
You go to YouTube, you ever see that old boxer get in the ring with the young guy? Beat the shit out of him.
I know exactly what you're talking
what I'm
about.
saying.
That's a fact.
Well, since our last interview, Kendrick had that verse on the Metro Metro Boomin
definitely.
Future record. He said, "Motherfuck the big three. It's just Big Me." Where he
Vlad,
disses-
you ain't paid me enough to talk about them niggas neither, man.
Listen, well, you paid me enough. Listen, Vlad.
Okay.
This is what I'm gonna say. Look, he paid me enough. Look, Vlad, look. This is what I'm gonna say to you. Look, this is what I'm gonna say to you, Vlad. When you look at it, it's good for hip hop because Future album, definitely, you know, Future's a legend. Atlanta,
Shout out to my nigga Future, man.
Future,
Shout
I
out to
fuck with
Metro
Future.
Boomin. I ain't gonna
Like
hold you, those
Future
my
is
guys.
like he's a dude that just could keep dropping albums, keep dropping hits. So the song is actually a hit.
Yeah, #1 right now.
Look, it's a hit with just Future on it, but then Kendrick, it's like we ain't hear him so long, and this how people look at it in the streets and all over the world. They're like, yo, yeah, Kendrick don't really drop like that, but they know he's a beast. He is in the top 3 with them niggas. That's why niggas said it. He is a beast, but he don't really drop like that. He's like got a mystique to him. Cause like my daughter and shit, they be putting me on and shit too. Like my daughter like Kendrick, but my son will like Drake. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance. But Drake dropped more records and more club shit.
Yeah.
But when Kendrick dropped, you know, it's a problem. So when he dropped that verse, everybody's ears was like, but I think he had to do that because we ain't hear him in a long time. And I guess he felt like niggas was blowing shots at him, but it's good for hip hop. Because what niggas are waiting for Drake to say something. Because Drake can hold his own with anybody, my nigga. He's like, that nigga, you ain't never see a nigga have a longevity like that, really.
Definitely not
Like,
shit.
come on, nigga, that
Shout out
nigga.
to Drake, my
every
guy,
time
too.
you think it's over
I'm
for
waiting-
Drake, you drop another hit.
I'm
so
waiting for a response.
now response
I think
or J. Cole.
I think it need to be a
know what I'm
response.
saying?
Definitely the way J. Cole been going. He been going hard.
but it's good. It's good to me. It's good for hip hop.
It's great for hip hop.
Because hip hop be like,
Great.
it ain't gotta be like no shootout shit like how we used to be in, but it could, you know what I mean? It could be some battle type shit.
Yeah,
it's good
definitely.
for hip hop because
and they could
now
be a little, just be direct. Just say
Yeah.
them names, man.
'Cause you
Only
gotta
thing I was
understand.
mad at Kendrick because he was very direct, but he just didn't say the names.
Because this
Because
what
you know exactly who he's
Yeah,
talking
no,
about.
but he's
what
talking about
You
Pet
know the big
Cemetery,
three.
Yeah, I know we know. I
Yeah,
know,
we
but
know what
I
you're saying.
might. But you know, I just like I come from the era where eventually we just get to the name. You know.
I don't think them niggas cared about. He went so
I
crazy.
know he
that
did. He
cared.
did. I just
Nah,
want
That
to
nigga went.
he said,
Kendrick went crazy on that.
He
But
did,
what I'm
he
saying
did.
is, look,
I'm waiting for Cole and Drake to respond.
Drake
though.
and Cole. Look, listen, flat. Drake and Cole went crazy on they shit too.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Right.
They
but
didn't take-
he,
I don't
he
feel
said,
like they-
fuck sneak diss and first person shooter. I hope they come with 3 switches. First person shooter is the Drake and J. Cole song that
Yeah,
went
of course,
#1.
we all know the K9.
We know the K9,
about
Pet
This for my
Cemetery.
dog.
It was
Everybody-
clearly about those two.
I know, but sometimes people have to. You be surprised. Sometimes people have to go, "Oh, word."
No, but
Yeah,
Murda,
it's
you're
like,
not understanding what he did.
be-
He
I know he metaphorically.
He did that on purpose.
You know, I'm in the rap world.
Yeah,
I'm a
but
rapper.
he metaphor- but you
I
wanna-
get
I
it,
know you-
But I
you-
like, you know
you
me.
say
I
his
like
name.
more.
You're Uncle Murda.
I like more direct shit sometimes.
And by the way, I try
but
to
it's
tell
all
him.
good.
I try to tell him like he needs to calm down with his name. Like we be at Starbucks or like at the dinner table. Uncle Murda, order for Uncle Murda, and I be like, or we be in Europe and be like Uncle Murda. People get scared and shit. Don't want to get in the elevator with us. I'm like,
be
call him
funny
Lenny
as
Grant.
shit.
The Lenny Grant story out now. Lenny Grant.
I mean, do
my
you
guy
think?
right
Do
here.
you think that? Do you think that Pusha T gave Drake his only L?
I don't think Drake caught an L of Pusha T.
I don't know, man. that
Listen,
Pusha
to
T
me,
record
look,
was tough.
Look. Can I tell you something to you?
What? Uncle
Listen.
Murda?
I don't think Drake
Look,
caught an L
look,
nothing
look,
like that.
listen.
Pusha
Okay.
T.
You
I think it was-
understand?
I think it was
'Cause he
cool.
never
I don't
really
know
responded.
when you hear, you know, I guess because we from an era, right? Like the only thing Pusha T did.
No Diddy.
Yeah, no
You said
Diddy. I
Pusha-
said Pusha
Pusha-
D. Yeah, no
no
Diddy on that
Diddy.
pause and all that
Nah,
shit.
you go back to that. It was
Yeah,
kinda
you're
wild.
right. You right. You got
Audio,
me with
that's
that.
why I
right.
caught
Cool,
you
cool.
first.
Might have to edit that. Yo, but the only reason I said it because he didn't finish him like that, and all he did kind of was expose that he had a baby a little bit. It wasn't like the bars was like, oh shit. All we took away from that was like, the
baby.
shit, Drake had a baby.
Yo, bro, let me
He had a baby he didn't
let me
know
explain
about.
something
It
to-
wasn't like it was bars, like he
Right.
bodied them.
But
like,
this is,
damn,
but this is,
pause,
but this
no
is,
D, I said
look,
bodied them.
but this, look. This is how I look at hip hop, right? When you're touring and you're making millions and your merch is making millions, you're never losing in a battle or nothing or to any of these rappers. So Drake is never losing. He's touring. His merch is doing millions, like a 50 or Jay-Z. A lot of, look, hold on.
All right.
A lot of artists, you could ask people at Live Nation, shout to Live Nation, they'll tell you that a lot of artists can't do what 50 just did. And it could be your favorite.
That's a straight
look,
fucking
it could be
fact,
your
nigga.
favorite rapper. You hear me, Vlad? It could be your favorite rapper. I don't want to name no names. That's why some niggas, look, some niggas ain't even worth the value of talking about it. And I'm not talking about what he's doing. I'm talking about what I did because the strenuous work that we put in.
Oh yeah, we was a part of that shit, right?
Yeah,
All right,
no
I
Diddy.
heard that.
The
No
strenuous work that we did going from city to city.
Country to country,
And
nigga.
Fifth let us perform our songs here and there, but the people is coming to see him. And this is what a lot of artists got to understand. Never get it fucked up. Never think that they're coming to scream for you. 50's the headliner. They're coming to scream for him. So we was on that tour. When I put in my brain, because I'm not a hater, I'm not a dick rider, I just tell the truth. You understand what I'm saying? So what I put in my brain is, you know what? They're not here to see Tony Yayo. They not, Uncle Murda's my guy. They're not here to see Uncle Murda. Shout to Buster. They're not here to see Buster or Spliff Star. They're here to see 50 Cent.
Yeah.
And when you put that in your mind, you know,
You was drinking too, nigga?
No, I wasn't drinking.
All right.
You know, this is a job. And shout to Buster, he's a legend. His show is incredible. But what I'm saying is 50 is the headliner. You know what I'm saying? And that's who people are coming to see. Like right now, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
People could say whatever they want. They could say, I like this rapper, this rapper. Nicki Minaj is one of the top MCs. She's in the top 5 of female MCs. She tours, she sell records, she broke records. She's touring now, 50 came out.
Yeah.
She's full in the garden, bro. People gotta understand, so artists like that to me never lose. Never.
Let's talk about Nicki, since you mentioned it. Because since our last interview, her and Megan Thee Stallion been going at it. Megan Thee Stallion dropped Hiss, where she said, these hoes, they ain't scared of Megan, these hoes scared of Megan's Law. Megan's Law is the sex offender registry.
I'm gonna always look at it different because
and then you know, Nicki responded with Bigfoot, and she actually told Megan to dig up her dead mother.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ruthless.
Did I hear that
Yeah.
one? I think I did.
She said, go dig up your dead mother.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not that I condone that. I'm just saying, like, I don't want people to take it the wrong way. So I'm just saying, if it's beef, you know, it's just go in. Like, damn, I didn't even know she said.
He's just saying that was what.
That's beef.
Look,
I didn't know. Shit,
look.
Nikki said Megan's name.
Yeah.
Oh, she said her name too.
Yeah, no, she was doing all these Instagram lives. She goes, go dig up your mother.
Oh shit.
Go dig up your mother.
Damn.
Yeah.
But Murda, let's be honest.
That's crazy.
Do you think that's below the belt in a hip hop beef?
You gotta let me talk.
Sorry,
man.
go ahead.
Let's go to because a lot of people we talk about the 90s hip hop. Let's go to the 80s. Let's go to Big Daddy Kane. Let's go to Marley Marl. Let's go to that. And the reason why I say that is because KRS-One had one of the biggest diss records in world time.
Bridge is over.
Yeah, and when he dissed Queens, and niggas still was like, oh, shit. That shit was still playing in the club.
Niggas are still playing that shit in Queens, eh?
Niggas was still playing that in
Got
Queens.
you.
So when you hip hop has always been sort of a low blow. No Diddy.
No Diddy, man.
That was
That was
definitely no Diddy. My fault. Damn, you can't say nothing no more. Get the milk, no Diddy. Get the cereal, no Diddy. Yo, get the car, no Diddy. I'm getting tired of pause, no Diddy. I get tired of all this shit. Can't do anything.
It's necessary. Fuck
But what I'm saying is like hip hop always been that. Like we didn't like when Gucci Man said, "Pick up your dead nigga."
Yeah, go dig up your homie. He won't say shit. Yeah.
You wasn't at the verses like, oh,
shit,
we gotta start keeping it real. We like though when 50 buried Ja Rule or when M buried Benzino. You ain't like all that shit. We ain't like that. Hip hop loved that shit. Let's talk about Biggie and Pac. They was on all the magazines to amp up the war before social media. That's what we do.
I guess once it's beef, it's beef.
No, but listen.
At the end of the day, if it's beef, ain't no rules when it
This
comes
is what,
to war.
look, this goes back to you in interviews because you could say something on this internet or say the wrong thing and it could have you real beef in the street. But before the internet, Biggie and Pac, they was on this magazine, Source Magazine. Yo, East Coast, West Coast. There was you could find the shit to amp it up, Junior Mafia, crazy Brooklyn niggas, to amp up some LA Blood niggas, Crip niggas, to amp it up. So this is what goes back to what you were saying. yo, I don't do these interview shits. I understand, because you say the wrong thing, you could be in jail, you could have a case. Like, you told him don't drink no water, he still do it. I told him to do what he want to do.
It's all good. It's all
Matter
good.
of fact, Murda, roll
Vlad's
up.
my guy. He ain't paid me enough to tell me
So
not
roll
to
up
drink no
then.
motherfucking
So
water.
roll up then. So roll up then.
We can't smoke in here.
Nah,
Vlad.
so roll up if Vlad is
Vlad,
your
you
guy.
getting too much money
If
not
he
to be
didn't
able to
pay
do
you, then roll up.
Let niggas smoke, Vlad.
Well,
Yeah, you tell you I go crazy when I come to places I can't smoke.
If you spazzing like that on me, roll up right now. Do it to the white man. The white man. Do it to him.
well.
Fuck, talking about I'm protecting Vlad.
You still thinking about that?
Vlad
You
wasn't
still
picking
thinking
up my
about that?
calls.
You still thinking about
Niggas ain't know what I go through.
true. That's
Vlad
not
niggas wasn't
true.
picking
Vlad
no,
wasn't picking up.
no industry niggas. I don't even got industry niggas number.
Heard you, yeah.
What industry niggas number I know? Niggas be like, yo, you know so and so for Columbia? No. You know the thing Warner? No. You know the thing that? No. You know Universe? Nope.
Well, new season of BMF just ended, right?
Nah, it just started. We like at the fourth.
Yes. What are you bugging?
No,
It
I
just
thought.
started. No, Raising Cane. It just
Raising
ended
Canaan
a few weeks
and
ago.
BMF
just
got more
started.
shit. I'm like,
No,
what I'm
no.
missing?
But this season they're done with this season, right? The season just concluded. I don't mean like over forever.
No. The season is only.
No,
it's
it's
in
a
the middle
couple
of the
more
season.
episodes.
It's in the middle.
It's a couple
Oh,
more
there's more
episodes.
episodes. Okay,
Yeah, it's in the
because it
middle.
seemed like
It's
the
in the
last
middle.
episode
I'm like,
I
am I
watched.
behind on my
No,
episodes?
hell no,
I'm
not in the
like,
middle.
Shout to me, shout to everybody on
Big
that.
Meech is actually
Ant, what up?
Big Meech got his sentence reduced to by 32 months. He's getting out next year.
That's crazy. If that's true, I don't be knowing how true these things is sometimes. I think I seen something like that.
Lawyers, probably 50 lawyers.
If that's true, that's
Probably
lit.
50 lawyers had
Definitely.
something too.
Have you guys ever hung out with BMF?
Never.
Nah.
Never?
I never.
Yeah, I hung out with BMF back in 2004.
Vlad, did you get them niggas locked up, man?
No, I did not.
All right, I'm just making
No,
sure,
I did
Vlad.
not.
You know they be saying you
No,
police.
but what I did,
Vlad.
I'll tell you this though, because I remember, because those like Blue Da Vinci was a fan of my mixtapes. The Tupac
Okay.
mixtape was out during the time, right?
Okay.
So they, me and a bunch of other DJs. DJ Self was there. Who else? Daz Dillinger was there. Little C's was there. Fabulous and Paul Kane was there. We was all partying with him and everything else like that. And I was at his house. I was at Big Meech's house, the big White House. But I remember I didn't know about them at the
You was at the
time.
White House?
Yeah.
Damn, you were part of history.
Yeah.
I ain't
He had
even ever
the
been
white
there.
Ferrari
Vlad was
at
in
the
the
time.
loop. Vlad
No,
was
and
in
he
the
had his
loop.
ankle
Who say
monitor.
Vlad ain't in the streets?
He had his ankle
Vlad
monitor.
ain't
He
on.
had his ankle monitor because Wolf just got killed.
Okay.
And everyone was wearing free meat shirts and everything else like that. Okay. But I remember being out there, and I was a broke DJ at that time. I remember seeing the world as BMF billboards and everything else like that. And I remember watching all this that night, and I said, I don't want to be around when everything goes down. Because it was clear Blue Da Vinci wasn't selling no albums. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And these guys had hundreds of millions of dollars.
Damn,
Everyone
why you
had
do Blue
Ferraris.
like that? You and Blue beefing now?
Me and Blue aren't beefing.
No, he's just saying.
I'm just saying that was a little crazy right there. But
No, he's not. What he's saying is, look, his levels to success. Sometimes there's always going to be somebody higher than you. You might be in the middle. So he's just saying, like, I know he's saying he didn't sell records like that, but he made it.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
What I was saying was,
I know what he's saying. Like, yo, he didn't.
We're not beefing.
When you look at Jeezy kind of like rode the BMF wave a little more. He
did.
When
Of course, he definitely
look,
did.
when we look,
but
remember this.
Jeezy was going
Look,
multi-platinum.
Look. Anger
Blue
management.
was not yet.
Look.
Gotcha.
He never had a chance to do that.
Gotcha.
Can y'all listen? Anger management. Because 50 always look out for niggas and bring niggas on stage. Niggas don't know this. Anger management, Eminem, 50 tour, 50 Brome, Jeezy out cause of Buck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Young Buck. And when that nigga came out and did that shit, so I felt like when the BMF wave was going, it was Blue Da Vinci and Jeezy. People looked at them as the artists. So it's like, damn, these niggas, everybody knew they had endless money.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knew that. That wasn't a secret. So it's like, what you seeing now with the show, shout out to all the shows, Raising Canaan, BMF, Force. What we missing? I'm missing something?
Missing Power Book.
Power Book, of course. That's that last season.
last
Michael
season
Rainey and
coming
them.
up, definitely.
Gianni, shout out to my man Gianni.
Hell
That's,
yeah,
that's
Gianni.
my guy. I was partying with him in Paris. No, we was in London.
Mike was good. Yeah, he was in London with us turning up.
Yeah, he turned up. I love Gianni, man. He be outside, man.
Definitely.
He'll fly overseas, huh?
What I wanted to say, though, was when I was out there as a broke DJ and everyone was fucking with me and they were giving me bottles of Cristal when I was drinking for the first time ever, I was looking around and I'm like, it's clear where this money's coming from and I don't want to be here when the feds come. So I politely Just, Self kept fucking with
So
him.
look, niggas
Self
was
was
saying-
like,
That money was
rocking
coming
with him.
from music,
So hold
Vlad.
on. But hold on.
Damn, Vlad. I just got to put you on
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
The money was coming from
You're a funny nigga.
This
We
is why
already
they
know
took
that.
30-year plea deals. This is why they took 30-year
Yo,
plea
look.
deals.
Well, the thing about Vlad is,
Yeah.
niggas keep saying,
Yeah, I just
keep
said
saying-
I didn't want to be part
Look,
of this
people
when it
keep
goes
saying,
down.
look,
Got you.
I'll go back to
Got you.
being broke.
Look,
I'm
he
good.
keeps saying Vlad is the police. I'm not co-signing. You can say what you want. People keep saying, but he was at Meech's crib.
Police, man. Yeah.
Look, he was at Meech's crib at the White House. All I'm saying is he's a part of hip hop. Like, I ain't never been to the White House. I would love to have been in the White House in ATL. Everybody talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas have money. You know what I mean? And shout out to Meech, free Meech. Shout out to Southwest T. You know what I mean?
He's been out.
Yeah, shout out to Southwest T. He's a real dude. You know what I'm saying?
Have you met him?
Who? Nah,
Southwest
never
T?
met him.
No?
Never met him. Just, DMs and stuff like that. 'Cause
Oh,
I know
okay. I never met him either.
dudes be having work release and all kinds of stuff they could go through. And I'm a felon. He's a felon. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't be around certain people. See what they doing to BG?
I was about to say.
See what they doing to BG?
BG might have to go back.
Look.
For
Just for
associating
doing
with Boosie.
records. Just for making
Now look,
doing
Or
records.
being in the club with Boosie. Not doing records, but being in the club with
Look,
him.
because
damn.
Associating with felons. That's what it is.
because let's be real. And I have nothing against that, and I understand what them people is doing. But when you read the federal guidelines, you cannot be. You talking to a nigga that was on state parole and fed probation at the same time, and had 2 ankle bracelets, right?
You had 2 ankle bracelets?
Yes, I had one from the state, right? They gave me that. When I got off that one, feds gave me one the next day.
Damn.
I had 2 ankle bracelets from the state and
I've
the
never
feds,
heard of this.
Right? Boom. I was on state parole and fed probation. Fed probation for the passport shit and state parole for my state case.
Yeah.
Now look, when you around, you know what my lawyers used to tell me? Yo, you can't talk to so-and-so. Don't be around him. Yo, he can't be your driver. You gotta get Dredd. Shout to Dredd. Dredd gotta be your driver, right? Yo, niggas was like, yo, they don't even want me on a bus, tour bus. I gotta be on a separate bus than felons. I gotta be on a bus with, fucking production or somebody. Everybody had no felonies. So that's like one of the stipulations of having felonies, because this is how they look at it. In life, it's what? People, places, and things. Right? So what do Parole tell you? Don't go to your old neighborhood. Don't hang with your old friends. Don't get back into your old triggers if you do drugs. It's a trigger, right? So why do they tell you these things? Because that's what makes your fucking life, bro. So I understand what BG's saying. He's doing his music, but at the same time, yo, my nigga, I'm in the studio, send that verse, because I know Fed Parole is going to be tripping. Murda,
Thanks.
you got felonies, all these goombas. Yo, look, send that verse to the studio.
Yeah.
Look, I rapped, but he sent me the verse. I wasn't around him, and I was in a club, and it's lawyers too, because New York is different. Like, people will be like, yo, New York is different. New York, you'll get bailed out quicker than in the South and all that shit. They'll fuck you down there. So down here, Fed probation, like I had a lawyer, Edward Hammond. He will let me fly, because this is his way of getting money. But down South, that shit totally different. They system, they lawyers, they getting 10 years probation. Ain't no shit like that. 10 years probation in 10 years. You either gonna do a flat 20, 15, probation, a couple of years, right? But out there, that shit different. New York, he would have federal lawyers. Yo, this is his way of living. He could be in a club. He actually could perform. But as for getting in Boosie car, getting this nigga car, nah, he can't do that. Especially when niggas Boosie got an open case. They not with that out here. Fed probation, to me, the feds is the niggas you don't want to fuck with. And the reason why people bring up the Diddy shit, because usually when they run in your crib, they already got something.
Yeah.
Like, if that happened to me, I would have, yo, listen, damn, what's my cop-out? What I could cop out to. You know what I mean? They usually got something, so, you know what I mean? The feds is super ill. They done knocked on my door a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? So,
Really?
Yeah, I had fed probation. They wanted to say they was gonna shoot my dog. I had a canine at the time.
Damn.
I was smoking and shit, had a couple of felons in there. It was tight. But they couldn't break my door down.
No, but I mean, it's the real shit, because I interviewed Joey Merlino. He's the rumored boss of the Philly Mafia. But a lot of times he went back to prison was from associating with felons.
Yeah.
Like, literally, he would have to go back, do another 4 years here, 3 years there, just because of that.
That's crazy.
Nothing else.
When you're on supervised release, you can't talk to a felon. Me and you could be in the same cell for 20 years. We come home tomorrow, if I see you, I can't talk to you. It's fucking. So but that's just the way they put you in. It's like a revolving door.
I almost got violated because I had 2 felons in the crib
Yeah.
when they was kicking the door.
Some real
So
shit.
I almost got a violation for that, but
It's some real shit.
my PO didn't really trip too much. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you might have a cool PO, but then again, some might just go by the book and say you can't
Especially
do this
with
to
the
the
feds,
end.
man. The feds, come on, man.
Well, Fu Banger just got out of prison. I did his first interview. He was the actual shooter when Tekashi and Casanova were beefing. And all this footage is out there, and he admitted he pled guilty to all this in court. So I'm not putting him out there like that.
Don't try to
I'm
throw
not
that
putting him
out
out
there,
there.
All right, it's all
Vlad,
the
man,
paper.
funny.
No,
Vlad, man,
we
funny.
talked
No,
about it in the
it's
interview.
all-
No, he
no.
pled guilty to the shooting. He did his
I'm
prison
laughing because the
time.
way Vlad looking at me going, listen, nigga, it's all out there. I don't want you trying to feel
Yeah,
like,
say
I'm just
no, I
Vlad
understand.
looking at me like,
I
listen,
had
nigga.
to make that clear. I had to make that clear.
Shout out to Fu Banger.
Definitely,
Yeah,
yo.
I don't know him,
I'm-
but
I'm happy.
I don't want to
home.
see nobody locked up over all that. When you look at the 6ix9ine shit, like,
I'm just
it was
happy
kind of
home.
crazy because that was like the fastest indictment
Yeah.
ever.
What? Didn't you have a song with Tekashi at one point?
That's before all that rat
Before
shit.
all that
yeah,
shit
before
happened.
all the rat
Exactly.
stupid shit.
Well, no
yeah.
one did songs with him after that.
Yeah.
So this was way before. How did y'all even hook up
Kodak
to do
did
that
a
song?
song with him after that.
Yeah, after. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta remember. You trying to throw a low blow. No. Now
no
look.
didn't.
Look. No, what I'm saying is when he did it, even Casanova was on that record.
Yeah, free cash.
Yeah, it was
Free
you, Casanova, and
Get the
Tekashi.
strap.
Yeah, fact, get the strap.
Yeah, that was Get
Yeah,
the Strap.
facts,
So he didn't
facts.
have.
Oh, the 50 term. Okay.
Yeah, so he didn't have
yeah.
that really on his jacket.
Well, 50 was fucking with him back then too, with Tekashi.
No Diddy.
Yeah,
He
was.
He was showing him a little.
You showed him love. You showed him love.
I mean, when you looked at Tekashi, nobody really looked at him as like a super street.
Yeah, nobody
nigga.
took him serious.
We
like
just looked
that.
at him. He was a good kid, and everybody around him was more like the gangsters.
Yeah.
Like, cause them niggas was super gang. Crippy was a gangster. He's home. Crippy, you should do an interview with him because he want to do it with you. Crippy was a gangster. He home. What's your man? Nuke. Nuke was a super
Definitely
gangster.
free
Nuke got like 20 years,
look,
right?
look. Mel Matrix, who was around.
He got
Right?
like 20 years.
Yeah. So when you look at 6ix9ine situation, them niggas that he had all around him was so crazy that it was hard
Free
to control
Shotty,
them.
free
Free
the whole-
Shotty.
yeah, free all
like
of them,
all them
man.
niggas was crazy. So it's kind of hard to control the power. See, when 50 was at that point and he had power, he knew how to use his mind. Yo, I don't want niggas doing no dumb shit around me, right? This is what he say, Vlad. If you sell drugs, get away from me. If you want to murder niggas, get away from me. You heard? And that's why 6ix9ine was supposed to have it. Like, you wasn't supposed to throw Treyway in them as like, to me, it's crash dummies. Like, shoot niggas, shoot at niggas, all this shit. Knowing that.
he ain't have no control.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just.
yeah, I know
But what I'm saying
yeah,
is,
He
a
had
nigga,
influence though. He may not have control, but
But
he
what
had
I'm saying
influence.
is, look,
you
if
can't
a
just
nigga,
downplay
look,
what he was
in
doing.
6ix9ine, whatever he did. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't want to
Yeah.
be back and forth with the 6ix9ine fans and all that shit. Look, my whole thing is though, if he had the mentality to know, like, all right, cool, if we shoot out right here, you had a shootout, that shit was on TMZ. You know the feds watching.
It was the Barclays Center.
Yeah, it
there was
was
cameras
Barclays.
everywhere.
So what I'm saying is like, if he would have been like, yo, if 6ix9ine would have said, yo, I'm legit now, I got all these millions, yo, Treyway, you know, we gonna hire security, you ain't got to do this. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the way, Treyway, Mel Matrix and them niggas got kids and families and all that. So when you have, all I'm saying is when you have money, like a Diddy, or another nigga, you gotta learn how to use your mind right, because you know the feds is watching. And let's keep it real. There's a difference between being Vlad getting pulled over and me and you getting pulled over.
Yeah, Vlad got
It's
the
not a
complexion.
color thing.
Vlad got the complexion for the connection.
There you go. That's why I say, what's the guy named? Henry Dicestein, whatever?
Yeah, Harry.
Yeah, Snyder. I'm
Snyder? We
disappointed
can bring him back
that
up.
Vlad didn't know his fucking name.
Look, because you
Do
know
your
what?
homework, Vlad.
Do your homework, Vlad.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, copy.
You think, look, like at the end of the day, niggas got their jokes and all that, but even Five and everybody, they had their jokes, but you think if we see Diddy get 40, 50 years, niggas ain't gonna feel sorry for him?
Yeah.
Niggas is gonna be like, damn, yo, just like R. Kelly, he did some fucked up shit. He was fucking with little girls at McDonald's. You had I Believe I Could Fly. Niggas are gonna say you're dumb. You can get, look, hold on. Niggas are gonna say, yo, you can have any model
I believe
in
I
the world. You can have any woman in the world, but we love women.
He did some
you can
nut
have
shit.
any woman. You got I Believe
He
I
did
Could
some
Fly.
real nut shit.
Grammy shit, and you at Chicago McDonald's with little girls.
Yeah.
Bro, you're gonna go to jail.
Right,
That's
but
all I'm
here's the-
saying.
here's
if
the-
you do dumb shit,
Right.
you're gonna get dumb fucking results.
But here's the thing about this that people don't want to talk about. R. Kelly didn't go to prison because of underage girls. He went to prison for sex trafficking. And that means, it's a very weird term, it's almost like RICO. If you fly a girl out and y'all, for the purpose of sex, that's technically sex trafficking. Now, where is the line between sex trafficking and having a girlfriend? or having a girl you dating. Where is that line?
Yo, look, when you make
We've
girls,
all flown women out and had
look,
sex with them afterwards.
Okay,
right?
whatever.
Am I right?
I don't want to say
Listen,
anything.
we've all flown girls out that we fucking with.
Yeah, look, but what I'm saying,
but it's not sex trafficking. But this is how these dudes get hemmed up.
That's what they doing with that shit.
That's what they do. That's what Diddy's allegedly being charged with.
Vlad, you're fucking wrong. Let's keep it real.
Okay.
Back in the days, now let's keep it real. This is how fucked up shit was back then. Think about it. The R. Kelly sex tape was on every bootlegger. Just like you get a G-Unit tape, the R. Kelly sex tape.
Yeah, he was found not guilty in that case, though.
Now look.
In that case, he was found not guilty.
You're not letting me talk, Vlad. You're not letting me talk.
My bad.
The R. Kelly, Vlad shit, back in the days, that shit was on every bootleg table in New York
The R.
City.
Kelly Vlad shit. What?
I mean, the R. Kelly.
Hold on.
Damn, whoa.
Hold on.
No,
there was no R. Kelly Vlad shit.
R. Kelly,
I
listen.
interviewed him in prison once.
No, the
That's
R.
it. That's
Kelly,
the R. Kelly
the
Vlad
R.
shit.
Kelly bootleg tape.
Okay.
It was
Say
on
that.
back in the days.
That wasn't one of my DVDs.
Every bootlegger had that there with every else kind of music and everything that was there.
Yeah.
Everybody knew that was R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Off the rip. Everybody in the hood, man, R. Kelly Odin. R. Kelly Odin. This is a mentality, right? How many R. Kellys you seen in the hood? How many niggas you seen be 40 years old, 50 years old and mess with a girl that was in back in the days when we was high school, it'd be you in the 9th grade, older nigga, come up in the car. So it's the mentality you see sometimes in the hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what he was doing, you're on a whole nother level. You was peeing on chicks, you was listen, look, all that shit was documented. When you have bread, yes, you're gonna be the target. And if you're the black man, yes, you're gonna be a target. If you the Harvey Weinstein was on Rikers Island, he's a white man. So for all the women that he so-called had on a Hollywood couch, supposedly, that nigga was on Rikers Island eating the slop and the dirty Kool-Aid, you pour on the floor, and he stayed there and all that. He was drinking all that. Yeah. They had him on Rikers. Epstein, come on. Pedophile Island, they finished him, huh?
Well, since our last interview, Yayo, I was out in Miami and I interviewed Trick Daddy. And I brought up you mentioning him on Wrap Up, and he's still upset about that.
He is, man.
He's still upset about it.
He gonna see Murda. He gonna see Murda.
He's still, and what I said was I'm like, Trick, you weren't the only person that Murda mentioned. He mentioned like 100 people on there, and he was still upset about it.
Well,
Uncle Murda, he does a Wrap Up every year. I got mentioned his last
Fuck
Wrap
that
Up.
nigga. I don't want to talk about that.
You know what I'm talking about? All right.
That nigga's a mob. And one thing about me, man, I go where the fuck I want to go. If you could talk about people in your music, I could talk about you in my conversation. If you ain't gonna fuck with me, Uncle Murda, period.
Well, he fucks with everybody. He didn't just single you out.
And I know, but don't mention me. It's like when I go to talk about shit, I know who not to talk about. I'm not gonna break. If I go to talk about murders, I'm not gonna talk about the killer. I'm not gonna mention the dead man either. People are affected by that. You take the downfalls of people, not just shit that happened. Everything you took is some personal shit. No, man. Find you something to do, nigga. I'll give you some rec. If that you want something to do, I'll give him some rec. If that he won't. Give his ass a whole time show. Fuck halftime.
Do you take this? I mean, when you hear people upset over the wrap-ups, how do you feel about it?
that's cool. I mean, I don't give a fuck how they feel. Trick probably was on coke when you interviewed him. Are you interviewing him?
I interviewed him. He seemed sober to me.
Yeah, he seemed sober?
Yes.
But you wasn't sure.
Well, you could never be sure. I didn't give him a drug test.
Gotcha.
Listen, Trick
You know?
Daddy, look, Trick Daddy's
I don't take
mad.
that shit serious, man. I don't take his...
I always say Murda never had friends because of the Wrap Up. And you know
what it
I
is?
say we get along because I don't got friends either. But look, we was at a concert and all you heard, you ain't see who it was. All you heard about, all you heard was Murda. Don't put me in that fucking Wrap
Keep
Up.
my name out them fucking
Jermaine
rappers.
Dupri.
My nigga
Jermaine Dupri. I was like, yo, get him, Dupri.
Shout out to my nigga
Yo, it's all
Jermaine Dupri,
hip-hop,
man. That's
man.
my guy, man.
You know, people love the Wrap
out
Up.
to
As long
JD.
as you're not in it. You just
Yeah,
can't.
he got the #1 record out right now, too, right?
Shout to
R&B
JD.
record, Mooney Long.
Who?
JD.
Oh, word? I
R&B
didn't
record.
know.
Yeah, shit is popular. Hell yeah.
Check that out.
Shout out to JD.
Well, Yayo, I actually found something kind of interesting
What?
about you.
Don't make it be no federal.
Back in the day. Back in the day.
No federal shit, bro.
No federal shit. No federal shit.
So my little nigga
It was,
said, no federal, bro.
And correct me if I'm wrong about this,
What?
but you were talking about this old interview that you did, and this is a quote from what you allegedly said, and you correct me if I'm wrong. You said, I think the media be tricking motherfuckers into saying shit, man. Let me tell you something that happened. One day, I was talking to my man about Ghostface Killa, and how somebody wrote his album for him. There was a media guy there.
Right.
And I should have known better not to talk in front of him.
And rest in peace to my man Lodi Mac. I wasn't talking about it was a Far Rock thing. And I don't want to get into it because I love Ghostface and I love Raekwon. They was talking about it. The media guy flipped me into it.
Oh, that's what happened.
And look, right.
Okay.
And then what happened was, that's when I learned when shit is off the record. Because I was never really media trained. Like, you got to understand about me, Vlad. I never was really into the red carpet thing. I wasn't into the media training thing. I'm just a nigga from the hood that felt, happy that we made it to this level. And, we in video games, G-Unit cereal, G-Unit wife beaters, G-Unit socks, G-Unit everything. G-Unit been around the world 4 times. I thought, there's niggas I know that's still on the block. So for me, I always feel blessed. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's always that rush, that first time you see an artist blow, that high that you'll never get again. I'm still on that high because for me, I just feel blessed more than anything. So, yeah, I was a fan of Wu-Tang and all that.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. 50 could diss people and they'll still be his friend. But if I diss him or say something or niggas feel, they're not gonna be my friend.
Yeah, I can't.
Because you know what I'm saying? He got
He's a
more money
lifetime
than me.
enemy.
Look, because he got way more money than me, and I understand.
Yo, this nigga's
So,
crazy.
you know what I mean? Your man Cooper dropping shit for me. Vlad never want him in here. Flapping water bottles. Some of this guy, y'all smoking that cookies. Now look, cookies Harrison. No, but look, 50 could do what he do,
Yeah.
and people will forgive him. But for me, my money ain't where his money is at. So I understand. So Wu-Tang, but I'm a fan. But I know for a fact, like, Raekwon might like me. Meth, I met him one time. Meth is cool. But I know Ghostface don't like me. And I'm a fan. I used to rock the Purple Tape. They legends. We this one. Yeah. But, when 50 be like, yo, remember smoking dust blunts, y'all dust head niggas? Like, I just be feeling like niggas, it always been like that. Like 50 will fuck with a nigga on the block and I laugh and they be like, I wanna fight Yayo. Because they know he's a boxer and all that. That's why I be like Stevie J, I don't say nothing, but like to like the Stevie J's niggas, but I wanna fade. I'm telling you now, whoever rapper wanna fade, I will put money on it. Off the, like just on some street shit. You run down and think it's sweet. Like, I'm telling you, boy, like I'm crazy. I'm more of a hit you with something guy.
The fuck out.
I'm more hit you with something, hit you over the heads.
Yeah.
Mace you, stab you, something like you know what I'm saying? Wild out. But he's more of he was boxing since he was younger. So it's like when these guys, you just laugh at shit like that. Like, yo, you know what? This nigga are really, like, I seen him get busy on the block. Like, that's what he do. So it's like, yo, I want to fade. And yo, who gives people fades? People get rat packed every day. Like in the hood, like, yo, shoot the fade. Like, nigga, you getting beat up. Like, I remember us G-Unit for just jumping everybody. Like, I never seen like Murda got a problem. Lights, all that shit. Like, he got a problem. Like, I never, that's the type of niggas we are. Like, nigga, New York niggas, rat pack niggas. I never heard of a fade. What is a fade? Shoot the fade. Nah, come on, bro.
Speaking of fights, we had an ex-Army sniper named Nicholas Irving on our show. He was called the Reaper. He killed 33 people, as a sniper.
And you know him?
Yeah.
So why don't you teach? We need to train for him.
Yeah. Well,
So he killed
we asked him.
people in the army?
We need to train
Yeah,
for
he was
him.
an Army sniper.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. He, legally was killing people with his job. And also he would have to go hand-to-hand fights and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But so we asked him, his opinion about what to do in a fight, in a fist fight. So this is how he broke it down. He said his first advice is to walk away. He said that, people are unpredictable. You don't know their mental state. You don't know the potential for violence. He said, if you do have to fight, pepper spray is a good idea.
That always ends the fight.
Pepper spray, it'll allow you to get away. Now, if you actually don't have pepper spray and you have to fight,
Get away.
you go for the vulnerable parts of the body. The vulnerable parts of the body, such as the groin, the solar plexus, or the throat. But he said one thing: it should never be a fair fight on any level. It shouldn't be polite. You shouldn't follow any rules. It's maximum violence. It should never be fair.
Your best line of defense is to always walk away. If you can't, I would study just vital portions of the body that there's no matter the amount of muscle you have around it, if you hit this point, they'll feel it. And that's from the groin to the solar plexus to the throat, trachea, eye gouging. Fighting shouldn't be, if you're in defense for yourself, it should never be one, a fair fight. Two, polite. It should be gritty, dirty, and like I tell my son, if you have to, never mind. If you get into a fight, bring me back home an eyeball.
Unless you're in a fucking boxing ring.
Yeah, but we're talking about a street fight. We're not talking about.
Of course.
Do you agree or disagree with what he said?
I agree with that. I just told you I throw people chairs, throw niggas downstairs, shit like that. Pepper spray. Yeah, I'm with all that. Knife action.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't gotta be a gun all the time. Be little shoot the fire, but whatever's around. From what I know, there's never been rules in fighting. I've seen guys get jumped.
He sounds
Yeah, you know what
right.
I'm saying.
Yeah, he sounds like he know what he's talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I told myself at one point that I don't want to get into any more physical fights for the rest of my life.
That's why you got higher security.
That's why I got higher security. Exactly.
You a smart guy.
You used to get into a lot of fights, Vlad.
This is
I mean,
Vlad.
not that many, but more than I've wanted to.
All right,
Look,
got
You
it.
know what I'm saying? More than I wanted to.
All you podcast guys that talk
Yeah.
shit, because we're coming in the business too. When I come on my podcast and I talk shit, because y'all know I don't give a fuck.
I talked about this. I had a home invasion.
Higher
happen.
security.
You know what I'm saying? I was fucking with a girl and her ex-boyfriend jumps in the middle of the night and attacks me.
Damn.
You know, so I've been in crazy shit.
Gotcha.
You know, I thought I killed the dude when I walked out of the room. So I've seen, you know, not the very worst. I thought I'd killed him for about an hour until the police dragged him out and he was still alive. But I'm just saying, I don't want to be in any of that shit. I feel like if I have to go somewhere and there might be violence, I'll bring security. If I have to go, if I can't bring security, I just simply won't go. You don't see me in industry events anymore. You don't see me in clubs anymore.
Listen, travel is the new club, man. We want to be in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Like, look, this is the best part of this tour we went on. Shout out to the final lap tour. Everybody that was on there.
Oh, movie.
50. Let's shout out 50. We got to shout out
Jeremiah.
Show.
Shout out to my
we got to
guy
shout Jeremiah. We got to shout out Jeremy.
Definitely.
Mario,
Jeremy, the whole gang. Mario.
All the dancers. Flav.
El
Dorado. Leak. Of course, 50. Curtis.
Definitely.
Production. Everybody, because listen, 103 dates, and we're flying everywhere around the world. And we just, this time what made it different was we got to do the U.S. So we got to go to Denver. We got to go to which was very crazy. Like, I'm not going to.
It was high up.
Some people needed oxygen after the show. Not us. But like performing in Denver was very difficult.
Utah too.
St. Louis, Utah. Shout out to everywhere we went. California, you know what I'm saying? Crypto Center. We went everywhere in the U.S. and then we got a chance to go to Europe. And we haven't done a U.S. run in the longest. So shout out to 50. You know, he has the third grossing tour
ever.
You
Ever.
know, and
not
ever.
this year or last year. Ever.
So these guys that talk like we don't really pay attention to them anymore.
Like my man still
God
shitting on them
stuff.
niggas you was talking about.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about industry niggas or rap niggas. I'm talking about rap niggas and niggas shit like that don't talk. Like, we ignore them because, like I said, niggas be like, oh, this. But when you see a guy making millions on his merch, when you see a guy, yo, I'm shooting this, I'm shooting BMF, I'm doing this. Yo, I got 40 other movies. What?
Real shit.
These are the conversations we have with the winners. Because when you conversate with the winners good. Look at Eminem. Eminem's about to drop another album with Dre. Snoop's about to drop. Now they got Dr. Dre production. Fifth is dropping. Dre
Wait, 50's coming out with a new album?
I'm not saying what he's coming out with, but
I haven't heard that yet.
Scheming.
I haven't heard that yet.
when I see Fifth, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop, and Jimmy Iovine together, it's the Dream Team, which I call them. To me, and I call them, and Paul Rosenberg, I call them the Dream Team. When the Dream Team gets together, dreams come true. Because you got to think about it. When it comes to G-Unit and it comes to Eminem, and when it comes to Dr. Dre and it comes to 50 Cent, what we was doing, who outsold us? There was a point where everything was G-Unit.
Well, what was that video that came out where 50 said you were wearing his clothes?
This nigga got my jacket on. He said, look good with the hat. Look good with the hat, yeah? Look good. This is my hat, though. This is my hat. This is going in storage. 10 million is worth of shit in storage. Love you, big homie. Come on.
This is going in storage, yo. How you gonna take my shit and tell me? I knew something wasn't right.
I ain't take nothing else.
It just fitted big on.
I ain't take nothing else.
It fit big on the shit, and now you wanna say,
Murda took all the leathers. He took my shit. He left me with a jacket that said
these
Murda
niggas
on
is crazy, yo. So let me ask you a question, man. When you found this jacket that you know you didn't pick out, that you know you didn't buy, that nobody brought to you saying it was yours, did you identify that you was taking my jacket?
I did identify it. What? Oh, the Givenchy jacket?
Is that what that
Oh
that
yeah,
was?
because yo, look, when there's 100,000 to 200,000 shit laying around, yeah, I'm gonna grab a jacket. I'm like, I didn't know it was his, but then I did look at it. I'm like, yo, this might be somebody
else.
else.
Man, that's his brother.
It don't matter.
That's his brother.
Nah,
man.
it's all good. I ain't tripping. This one, you made a video about it. That's all.
You know what's the best thing about the industry and this internet shit is I don't give a fuck. I literally
nigga.
don't. I don't care. What anybody's shit ain't gonna make me eat. Remember that saying? So I'm to the point where I used to care. I used to care about what people say, but I don't. I really don't care.
Well,
it doesn't bother me.
When you guys got into your various beefs over the years, I felt like no matter how, even when things were getting violent off camera, there was still a line that you guys didn't cross. You were talking about people's kids, people's mothers. You weren't talking about people's dead homies. But these days, that's almost a
50
commonplace.
talked about a couple of niggas' kids.
Oh, did he?
50 was, you crazy. This nigga's wrong.
50?
Wrong.
Okay, maybe not.
Wrong.
Well, but this
He
brings
talked
me.
about Ja Rule's kids and all
Oh
that.
man, God.
I didn't know that. Okay, I must.
You gotta understand. You ever read the 48 Laws of Power?
I did.
What does
Trust
it
your
say?
enemy totally,
Totally.
nigga.
What is Ja Rule? What is he right now?
He still has money. He's still doing okay.
Is he crushed?
Ja Rule's still doing okay. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not gonna.
as
He's
okay as
financially
for what?
okay. He's
So
financially.
you mean to
okay.
tell me what's the shit he had with the white boy? What's the shit they had?
Oh, the
shit
fire,
when
the
they showed
fire
all the
island.
empty tents for
The
mad
fire, the
niggas,
fire island.
And then they went to the
Island,
fence.
some fire shit.
That's okay.
Well, he wasn't charging that.
Whatever, lad. You must like Ja Rule on the low.
I don't hate Ja Rule like you guys
Told
do.
you this nigga was an op, man.
Listen,
I always,
man,
yo, like, this is what I
Told you,
tell
man.
all DJs, podcasters, rappers,
Media people.
stylists. You have to pick a side. You either fuck with this artist or fuck with that artist. You can't fuck with. You have to pick a side. Y'all might not admit it, but we know it's true.
Not necessarily. I mean, but what I don't do is I don't let people who I interview get on my platform and talk shit about each other. In fact, I try to smooth things over whenever I can. Just like the Trick Daddy
Did you
shit.
just say that shit,
Yo,
Vlad?
Vlad, now you're
just said
bugging.
it.
Now
I
you're
just said it.
He
You
got
don't let
said
people
it.
come on your platform
Right.
and talk about other people?
People get shitted all the time on
Wait,
this
say
platform.
it again.
You said you don't let artists come on your platform and talk about other
Other
artists?
people that I fuck with. Right? Like Game has been on my platform twice. Has he ever shit on you, Yayo?
Nah, he didn't shit on me. I don't.
Am I right? And y'all had real beef at one point. Have you ever heard Game say a bunch of shit about Yayo or 50 for that matter?
I look at the Game situation, like I said, that was bad management. I say, to me, Jimmy Henchman was the poison. And I feel like that was what it was. Like, Game, I was on his album.
Yeah.
I'm the...
Which went number one, by
As soon
the
as
way.
I came out of jail, he put me on his album. He didn't have Banks or Buck on there. He had me on there.
Right.
So I always fucked with him and thought he was a dope lyricist, and he was in the studio with Dre. But sometimes I can't understand things from people. But, for me, when you're young and you're in your 20s, just like the rappers now. You're in your young, you're in your 20s. These guys are making millions. You got gangsters around you, police watching you. You know what I'm saying? You got a name, a representation. You got your name is everything in the streets. Your name and your chain to these young niggas. That's how it is. So, I mean, how could I say it? What could I say? Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? People make mistakes. And then later on you realize, oh shit, I made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hear Fabio interview when he said he signed the contract with Mase in the hotel? Had to give him $700. Niggas wasn't. He gave niggas change, did that, but they dwindled away. Like I said, when niggas go from G-Unit to G-Unit, when niggas crash your cars, bring girls to your house, niggas violate, do this, run your credit cards up, where them niggas at? I done flew niggas to Africa. Niggas don't call me, yo, how's your kids, how's your family? Knowing that any day could be your last. But that's just the rap game for you. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got something I'm going to start today. This is a new experiment that we're doing.
You ain't pay me enough to be doing no little experiments, Vlad.
Yo, Vlad, you gotta pay him off, man. Yo, you know why? Because 50 gonna watch this, he gonna ask him what you pay him. And look, he's gonna say for you to give him some of my money. Okay. So I'm letting you know now. You gotta pay him now. Vlad ain't coming out my pocket. Because he's gonna ask Murda what he got paid. And if he knows it's a low number, he's gonna get tight at me. So if you ever, you'll never get a 50 interview.
I may one day. You never know.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I love you.
Anything's possible, right?
Anything's
Vlad?
possible.
I just think with
Anything's
50,
possible,
50, he really does podcast interview? That was like,
He did Drink Champs.
That was 20 years ago, 15 years
Damn,
ago.
so
Was that 10 years ago in the beginning?
Yeah. Well, I got this new thing I'm going to start with you guys. This is a little experiment. This is called Vlad TV's marketing
Yo, the new
ideas.
experiment, but it be giving his man more money. I don't want to hear it later. For real, like, I got murder to come.
So, Janelli, I want you to give Tony Yayo bag number 1. This is Vlad TV's marketing ideas.
Boy, let's,
Oh,
no Diddy.
All right?
No Diddy.
Bag number 1.
Bag number 1. I want you to open up.
Tony Yo-Yo?
The Tony Yo-Yo.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, what's
That's
funny
hilarious.
is, I remember
That's
we
hilarious.
used to be in the house, and the lady that was styling 50 House Designer, she'd be like, Tony Yo-Yo. So it was funny. This is funny when I thought of that. So you got me a yo-yo. That's
Got
cool.
you Yo-Yo, the Tony
That's
Yo-Yo.
good. I fuck with it.
All right, we got another one for you. You ready?
You got Murda a knife? What you got?
That's another one for Yayo.
Oh,
Another one.
what the fuck is? Come on, what's this? What's this? Oh, the scale.
Oh, shit.
The Tony Yayo
That's what
Yayo
I'm talking
scale.
about. That's what I'm talking about.
Make sure when you weigh your Yayo
That's
out,
the
it's all
starting
there.
kit right
To
there.
Cookies
That's
Harrison.
the starter kit
I
right
got
there.
a lot of cookies, New
That's
Jersey.
the starter kit right there.
Shout to all the weed strands.
Yeah, on the scale.
And yo, Burn, I need you to clear this record. You and Wiz Khalifa. You gotta
Where you at? Let's go.
You gotta
One of
clear
my
this
boys
record. I was supposed to
that
drop for
record,
420.
man.
Yo, this is perfect for me, so I can weigh my weed. Shout to Cookies, Harrison, New Jersey.
Definitely.
Shout to Lemonade, my man Steve.
They got the best bud in New Jersey, in New York right now. I promise
Shout to my guy Sean from Dubai and Ricardo. We doing some crypto
Definitely.
stuff. About to go down with the bud because it's all about the cannabis. Shout to New York City for having the best
Get your
stores.
crypto up.
Yo, shout to Evergreen too. Y'all owe me a check. People gotta start paying me for this. But this scale right here represents you guys because I'm gonna be weighing my weed. I don't weigh drugs no more, so this would be perfect for me
For the weed,
to weigh my
definitely.
weed.
There we
Know what
go.
I'm saying?
That we
So
get
it'd
from
be perfect.
Cookies Harrison. New
I don't
Jersey.
sell drugs no more.
There we go. Uncle Murda, we got one for you.
Oh, you got something for me too?
Yeah.
Okay.
With a knife in there.
Nigga said a-
Yo,
Nigga said a knife.
there's a knife in there, man.
Wow. Real funny.
Walgreens, what's that?
A paternity kit. You are not the uncle.
So this would be the Uncle Murder Uncle paternity test. You can find out if that's your brother's kid.
But Murda just had a kid, so it's kind of ironic.
Right, so, you know, I mean, what it is,
to my little baby boy, Kanye.
you know, instead of you finding out that son that you've been raised for 15 years ain't yours, this
Oh,
might lessen
man.
the blow a little bit. You can
Oh,
tell your
man.
brother that that's not really his
Oh,
kid.
man, that's crazy.
The paternity
He just, yo,
kid.
but look, he just
That
had a
was a
baby.
good one,
God bless
Vlad.
him.
That was a
Okay,
good one,
congratulations.
Vlad.
And we got another one
Definitely.
for you.
Oh shit, what's
got
this?
another one
There's
for
a
you.
pit, there's a gun in there.
Oh, man.
East New York.
Damn, yeah, you was on point.
What do you got? A pistol?
You said a knife.
Yeah, you said a knife in the beginning. Your brother know you.
Turn
That's
it on
it.
so we can see
Look at
it.
that. Look at my man,
The Uncle
Vlad.
Murda
Yo,
with a knife.
I like that,
For the
Vlad.
glass, for the glass
I
guy.
like that, Vlad. I like
Trying to
that,
call
Vlad.
yo.
You can bundle that with a paternity kit. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
good.
Just
I
in
like
case.
that. Vlad
That's
did
good for the
good.
crib though.
Vlad did good.
Yo, listen,
Vlad
Vlad,
did good.
can you check the Guinness Book of World Records, right? Look to see how long somebody bought a house and didn't live there. Not live there,
Yeah.
but how long somebody bought a house and not lived there.
He wins, huh?
Like bought a house and never moved in.
I'm just doing some things, man. I just want to make
Okay.
it like a super palace when I walk in there, man.
Since our last interview last time, Yayo, the O Block 6 were found guilty of killing FBG Duck.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
6 of
Should I
them.
leave
Oh,
the
no,
room?
no,
I'm hearing
no,
about
no,
murders.
no.
All
Well,
right,
it's been a conviction.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
They're all facing life sentences, mandatory life sentences, and their age ranges from 24 to 32. These are all
Sad.
men that are much younger than all of us.
Okay.
And really, a lot of it, I mean, there was a long-standing beef, but then when FBG Duck dropped Dead Bitches, where he's talking about all the dead people of his enemies, that's what raised it to a whole different level. When you see the kind of beef that y'all were involved in, then you see the outcome of some shit like this, over music and shit like that, how do you feel?
Yo, listen, let me tell you something, man. In the times we in now, I get a lot of calls like, you know, the younger kids in the hood, like I was telling you before, like their parents will call or, you know, I see rest in peace Shy, his son, you know, he locked up, he in Green, free JetBlue. You know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy because it's not really on the kids, it's kind of environment. You know what I'm saying? Like a kid could go to school, like, think about it. You could have a friend and your friend got problems with these niggas over here and you kind of automatically in it because it's your friend.
They beef just
you know what I mean? Like I just told you, the little brother, there was a bigger brother. The mom's called bigger brother. He's in beef with all these niggas. The little brother, he might have not been like that, but he turned into that because of his brother situations. And now he get busy. He's in jail cutting niggas.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because it's all a trap. Think about this, Vlad. Nigga get locked up, right? You catch a bid, right? Now you put me in the wolf's den where you could get raped, robbed, stabbed, killed. You put a nigga back against the wall, what is he supposed to do? Now he cutting more niggas like a Maserati Fox, turning a 5-year bid into a 10-year bid. You know how many niggas we seen do that?
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be a bitch in jail. Once you a nigga bitch in jail, shit, you food every day. So if you got a 10-year bid, 5-year bid, you seen how many niggas you know had a 5-year bid and turn that shit into a 10-year bid because they wearing red mittens when they go to court because they didn't cut so many niggas because they had to get busy because they either had beef in the street or niggas trying to bitch them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So look, it's all a setup.
Be sad. It's just the environment. Like
it's
you said,
the environment.
It's the environment. Niggas grow up, they ain't really got too much to look forward to.
Come on, man. Look, them 40s with the switches are more popular than sex right now. Because niggas rather spin than lay up with they bitch.
Yeah, I mean, they're actually suing Glock right now because the conversion.
Yeah, because the
switch
guy that
conversion
made it
is so easy.
Yeah.
You could do it on a 3D printer.
Now
and then boom, now you got an automatic weapon.
Now look, this is the difference between going to Europe and feeling free and being in America. I'm not into the politics shit, but when you go places and they saying, remember that one place we went? I don't know if it was Switzerland somewhere, where they was riding bikes, and they was like, yo, the cops even got to put their guns up at night.
Oh.
That was I think that was Denmark.
Denmark. Yo,
yeah.
the cops, what? The cops even got to put their service weapon in the precinct at night.
They can't walk around with that shit. Hell no.
So we know, and I'm not into the politics and the gun business because you should have the right to bear arms and protect your family and everything. But when you go overseas, you see the difference. Ain't no people be like, oh, I'm scared to come to America. The cab driver will kill you.
You know what? And he right. That's why
we heard people say that.
When he said you ask about the experience like that, it'd be crazy because you'll really meet people and you'll think. Well, for me, I used to think everybody from all over the world really want to come here. I used to be like, damn, I know people feel bad they can't be here. But like he said, you meet people from overseas, they be like, I'm scared to go to America.
I'm scared to go to America.
I'm scared. It's so
they
safe
had a guy
where they just Australia, they don't want no parts of America.
Yeah,
People I met, no parts of
what?
America.
Like, they had a guy from UK. They had him online. He said, I went to Atlanta. He said, I want to go back home, man.
Yeah.
Because in London, okay, cool. Imagine if London had the guns. And them London niggas, they gangsters. Shout to my niggas, London, Canada, all that. Don't get me wrong, there's hammers there.
Yeah.
You might have to be a special nigga to have a hammer. Know what I'm saying? But it's more of knife fights. Imagine if London or Canada had the gun supply, Atlanta, or
knife fight, nigga.
Yeah, that's what they got in London.
Nigga.
That's what they got in London. But imagine if they had the gun supply that New York, Atlanta have, or what's the name? Like I was talking to Quilly, and I'm on the phone with him and Mike Knox. Quilly, because I hate when niggas say shit about New York. He ain't say nothing bad, but he was like, he did his interview, I was watching it and shit, and he said some shit like, yeah, because in New York, they would stab you. I said, Quilly, do you realize niggas got switches out here?
Yeah,
niggas will switch cheese you. I said, I didn't like that in your interview. And I don't try to glorify it, but it's the truth. This shit is all over. There'll be a nigga 15 years old in the Bronx, Harlem or whatever, with the switchy bitchy. Because he got to deal with real street shit, going to work, to going to school, because it's the environment.
Well, this hits close to home with you, being from Queens and also 50s history. Jam Master Jay, who originally signed 50, both the guys that killed him were just found guilty.
Yeah, I see all that. Yep.
And one of them was his godson.
Yeah,
and this dude would take pictures every year next to the mural of Jam Master Jay. Actually, he filmed a rap video in front of the Jam Master Jay funeral, and he killed him.
Yeah, and he got found guilty. And you know it's crazy. Like I know him, and I don't.
Oh, you know him personally?
Yeah, I met him before. I know him, and it's a tragic situation.
Were you surprised when you found out?
Everybody's surprised, but you got to think about this, right? It's the streets. The street shit. When you're not in the street shit don't kind of happen. And rest in peace to Jay. But, like I said, my experience coming with 50, I sold drugs. I wanted, I was on the block. That's what we did. We sold drugs. That's what it is. We look at the money we made back then to what we make it now. Like, what was, like, niggas got shot over blocks that we didn't own, like Jay said. Or we got niggas got shot over, like, 100 grams, and that's just a couple of grand. You know what I'm saying? 250 grams. So when you talk about bricks, there's niggas out there that'll kill their own brother, kill their mama over bricks. It's regular street shit. It's the street life. That's why I always respected Five and always gonna say what's up to him and preach about what he said, because he said, yo, if y'all niggas sell drugs and all that around me, because now he made it. Jimmy Iovine giving him millions of dollars. Yeah. Yo, you sell drugs around me, I'm good, because you can't be involved in certain things and have good results. Once you make money, come on, the feds is the illest machine in the world.
All right, because once this came out in court, it seems like the reason why Jay got killed was because when his money slowed down, Run DMC wasn't hot anymore, he wasn't touring, and he was supporting a lot of people and so forth. He went back to selling drugs.
But let me ask you a question.
That's where the murder occurred.
Let me ask you a question. Let's rest in peace to Jay, and it's a tragic event.
Yeah.
But Jay was fucked up. Where was all the industry niggas to help him?
Maybe he didn't ask him for help. Maybe his pride prevented him from doing that.
Listen, niggas know when you fucked up. That's why I always respect Fifth, because niggas know when you fucked up. So you Run DMC. You the biggest group, the pillar of hip hop. The nigga was the biggest in the world. These guys are the first ones on MTV and all that, right? Walk This Way, that was Aerosmith.
Yeah, exactly.
They made hip hop go crossover. That's why I always say Run DMC, number one group in the world. I don't know what all these other niggas be talking about. They be like, Run DMC started this shit. Queens niggas, right? Hollis. I'm from Southside. It's the one time I shout out Hollis. LL and fucking Run DMC. Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Nigga, you was watching that, nigga. Now look, on Video Music Box and all that. So they the pillar of hip hop.
watching it.
Now look.
Watching it too, dog.
Come on,
Russell,
we all watch
look, no disrespect
We
to
all
Russell
watch
and all
that.
these niggas. I keep it real. I don't have no favorites in this industry. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. 50 my niggas, Murda, couple niggas. I don't care. Banks, couple niggas. Fuck about nobody else. Now look, check it. Why niggas couldn't help him? We had to deal with bricks. Because when I'm fucked up, 50 gonna help me, so I don't gotta deal bricks. So at the end of the day, the industry is fake because niggas could be down and out, and you can't go to all these niggas that got super bread millions and be like, yo, I need a loan because you embarrassed. They already talking behind your back anyway. Mm-hmm. You think all these niggas, that's why, like, back to Diddy, what you think niggas was saying? Come on, there's niggas that probably knew his cribs was getting raided. Like, yo, I heard the Fed. It's the industry, nigga. This shit is about power and respect, nigga. Ain't everything else is no love in this shit.
Right,
That's
but look at, for example, Fetty Wap right now. Where's he at right now?
Free Fetty Wap, man.
Yeah.
In prison because the rap money slowed down. And
Right.
I remember there was a video when he was hot to death. In fact, I remember when I interviewed Leo Cohen, he said Fetty Wap almost saved 300.
Yeah.
He was making the most money
Nigga,
off the
that nigga
label at that
that
time.
nigga made-
Remember, he
did
was
that nigga
hot
go
to death
diamond,
with that
yes.
first album.
Yeah, but when
he
you
was throwing money out the window in his hotel just to do it.
When you fucked up,
Definitely, man.
let's
Definitely.
keep
And
it
now
real.
look.
Free
None of
Fetty
these,
Wap, man. You know,
none of
actually,
these
my
industry
face not to
niggas
cut the
gonna
record,
help
but I really got like he.
It was sad,
He's
man.
he's one of my daughter's. He's one of my daughter's favorite rapper.
Okay.
And for her birthday, he actually called her, "What's the happy
Oh,
birthday?"
that's
and
what's
all
up.
that. Like so,
That's
yeah.
what's up.
Shout out to Fetty Wap and Free Fetty Wap, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Word.
I agree.
But-
I thought it was horrible when that happened.
Yeah.
But this is, I think a lot of dudes though, like you and 50 have a special relationship.
Okay.
Not too many rappers out there have a relationship with someone like a 50. They can go to that person.
Can we agree?
Listen, I've had rappers come to me and ask me to lend them money, and I've done it.
Who, Vlad? Fucking tell them niggas business right now.
I'm not gonna say it.
Bum ass
I'm not
niggas.
gonna say
Tell
it.
me who right
that's
now,
wrong.
Vlad.
That's wrong.
I'm throwing
I'm
them
not
niggas
gonna
under the
say
bus
it.
in
Look,
the rap
I'm not
book.
gonna say it.
Who, Vlad?
Let me-
Who,
I'm
Vlad?
not gonna say it.
Tell me about them niggas, Vlad.
Vlad, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Look, when you're high profile, right?
Yeah.
So when you're high profile and people know who you are, anything you do is kind of stupid. Because now you're high profile, so that your life changes in which you're in the house more, right? Niggas in the hood are not used to seeing you in that light. Not saying you're pussy, you can still go to your hood and let your nuts hang, but niggas are not used to seeing you flat. And what I'm saying is, you be in a room and you're to talk about. I done been in rooms with girls and they be like, a girl said to me at a party one day, right? I'm used to me being to talk about. How you to talk about? And I'm like, whoa. because you're to talk about in the room. You go to a funeral, let me get a picture with 50 and Yayo. Banks, Murda, let me get a picture. You're to talk about. Shit gets awkward. You don't want to be at a funeral and want to take flicks. But sometimes God work like that. Sometimes it happens. So when you're high profile, when you're a Fetty Wap and you do sell drugs, the rumor's gonna fly. Yo, Fetty out here, Fetty got the bricks. Yo, Yayo out here, your Uncle Murda got the bricks. He just got off tour. What do you think niggas are gonna do? It's gonna spread because you're high profile and you're public property. And that's what I realized, and that changed the way you move and you operate. I'm quite sure Fetty gonna learn his lesson off this bid, but you're the same nigga that made Trap Queen, nigga. You went diamond.
Yeah.
You're high profile. So anywhere you go, you're high profile, and when you're high profile, you're what? You a target.
It's crazy, man. That's fucked up. He was in that.
And sometimes we feel regular because you got real niggas like Murda and me that will walk around and we'll still feel like regular niggas because we not Hollywood. But at the same time, life has changed. Like I told him, if you beat up your glass guy, shout out to him, that fuck up your shit, he's gonna sue you.
Yes.
You fuck with 50.
And press charges.
Yeah. So look, back in the days when niggas used to be like, yo, G-Unit never outside. Why? Because we got more money than all y'all niggas. 50 got way more money than all y'all niggas. So 50 tripped at the nigga at the Jacob the Jeweler or whatever. I'm suing. My dick don't work. Remember that? No pause, no Diddy. But shit like that happened. Niggas, we had video shoots. Niggas get their jaw broke. You know what they do? Yo, send a deposition to Yayo and 50 at my video shoot. Nigga got his jaw broke.
Yeah.
You know what 50 said? You know, I don't even want to go. These lawyers are going to cost me $500,000, $250,000. Yo, get a kid $100,000. So if you see a nigga getting his jaw broke for a $100,000 tab, you learn. These rappers don't know. We was with Eminem, Dr. Dre. We was the biggest shit moving. You were Eminem, nigga that sold, white boy sold 16 million records. Nobody could touch it. Eminem is in the top 5. Benzino, all that shit he talking. That, like, he ruined the whole magazine.
Right.
Now look, 50, 11 million. We the biggest niggas. G-Unit, album 3, 4 million. Yayo, 1 million. Banks, 2 million. Buck, 1 million. Everything was $1 million and better. Maybe 1 or 2 things went gold. Right, Vlad? Now check it. When you dealing with a machine like that, you deal with all kinds of shit. Number one, you on top. And you gotta know how to move. And if you don't know how to move, things are gonna happen. Yeah. I'm happy to be, like niggas be like, yo, you an old head, OG. I'm happy to be OG. I'm happy to be like, yo, I'm here. I'm breathing. Because a lot of niggas be 21, not making it, 22.
Being old is a gift, man. It's a gift. I remember I had some back and forth with Aiden Ross. And he was like, oh, yeah, Vlad, you like 60. And I'm like, motherfucker, you'll be lucky to get to 60.
Hell yeah.
I'm 50, by the way. But you'll be lucky. You're a fucking, he was an opioid junkie. You know what I'm saying? You'll be lucky to get to my age.
I think the younger generation made it kind of cool.
You beefing with that nigga?
Huh?
Yeah. Wait.
I could tell.
No.
Well, opioid junkie. I know. I could tell.
Oh, no, I didn't hear that.
I know when it's drama.
I'm staying out of that.
That nigga say he's an opioid junkie. I know drama. You know me, I pick up on drama.
Here's what happened. If you want to hear the story, since you want to bring it up.
So hold on. Before you go, though. Before you go, because you disrespected the guy, and I don't want to be a part of that.
I'll explain it.
Listen.
I'll explain it.
Shout out to Aiden Ross and Kai Cenat, because you don't want to put your foot in the mouth like with Elliot with Kai Cenat. So what it is with us, we embrace the young generation. You know what I'm saying? The Kai Cenats, you making $500,000 a year, $2 million at Aiden Ross. I don't know what the beef is, but I'm going to embrace what you doing and what he's doing.
Right.
Aiden Ross, I seen a couple of things. Aiden Ross,
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know his name.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy that, because you know what, it motivates
Nah,
these
we
kids.
gotta pick a side, man. That be the problem, man.
I'll
Niggas
explain.
gotta pick
I'll
a
explain
side.
what happened.
Niggas on Vlad's side or we on Eddie Ross side. I don't know.
I'll explain. I'll explain what happened. I'll
That
explain
nigga
what
be spending a lot of money, Vlad. I see him
He got
spending.
money.
He's spending
Nah,
niggas.
he
He's paying
got
niggas some
money.
shit to
I
cut.
never
know.
So I might be on that nigga side, Vlad,
hold on.
because that check you cut me,
For
nigga.
sure.
I might be on that. I'm gonna get
No,
that nigga
you
raw.
gotta look, because you gotta respect.
Go ahead.
Look,
I want to
hold
know
on,
their
let me
beef
say
though.
that.
What was their
No, 'cause
drama?
you brought a
All right.
point. You gotta respect a dude that says, because my kids, they put me on to the Aiden Ross,
You ain't saying his name right. I feel
Aiden
like.
Ross.
Aiden Ross, right?
I'm sorry.
Vlad like
Aiden
it.
Ross.
Vlad like it.
I always say people name wrong. Aiden Ross, look. Kai Cenat, I'm saying their names right.
Kai Cenat, yeah.
Yeah, so my kids,
Shout out to my guy, Kai Cenat.
my kids tell me, like, my daughter, she put me on a Tizo touchdown before at a time. She put me on to Lucky. She put me on to a whole bunch of artists before they even blow, because there's a whole underground wave that we don't know. I forgot this girl, African something. She African Baby. There's so many artists that we didn't know that are underground and got their following. So when you hear Aiden Ross, the first thing you hear is, yo, he was gonna play Playboy Cardi $2 million for an
$1 million. It was $1 million.
Oh yeah. Well, like Murda said, he want a bigger check. So he might be on his side, nigga. It's him. 'Cause he's paying $1 million to come on the shit. Now listen, so what do the kids do? It's the changing of the guards. The kids go, yo, he was gonna pay Playboy Cardi $1 million just to come there. Now, Playboy Cardi was there for like 5 minutes, they said, got $1 million and breeze, because Playboy Cardi, shout to him, he could do that. You got bread like that, right? But you can't beef with him because it's gonna always look like, when you an older nigga and you beefing with a younger nigga, they're gonna be like,
always look like you hating
oh,
on a young nigga.
All right, so let me explain the backstory.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Let me explain the backstory.
And I do
what
respect
happened.
you for paying though, because a lot of these niggas be just want you to do
Yeah.
their shows, and y'all niggas ain't paying
Y'all
niggas
not
nothing,
paying.
man.
Vlad
And y'all
played
niggas is
very
getting
well.
rich off that shit, and y'all eating, chilling, and then y'all want to shit on the rappers after that. Yeah, these bum ass rappers, these rap niggas ain't getting no money. We getting money with the pocket, but y'all ain't paying niggas to come on y'all shows, man. Y'all niggas
I've never
better
said that.
catch up,
I've never
pay
said
attention,
that,
man.
yeah.
Go ahead though, Vlad.
All right, so here's the backstory. So I'd interviewed Charleston White on my show before. I did some of his early interviews, man. Interesting dude, has interesting opinions, whatever
What,
else,
Charleston
right?
White?
Charleston White.
He stays with a weapon, though.
Right. So what happened was Charleston started getting more and more extreme with his views. Started saying he wants to rape Asian babies and all this other weird shit. And then I remember Boosie, who's my man. Me and Boosie go back 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We have a very close relationship.
No
in
Diddy.
his house.
God, that
no
sounds
Diddy.
crazy, my nigga. That's yeah.
Boosie hit me up one day, said, listen, man, as a friend, can you stop interviewing Charleston White? He's talking about my kids. So I said, okay, I got you. Charleston White ain't welcome on the platform anymore. When I said it, Charleston White made a video, Vlad, I hope your kids die, and all this type of shit, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. So then Aiden Ross made a video and said, yeah, I was supposed to have Boosie on my show, but because of my friendship with Charleston White, I canceled it. So I said, that's whack. That's whack.
That's not whack though. No,
No,
I gotta
so
hold on.
hold on.
That's not whack.
Let me
he
finish.
pick a side. That's cool.
So let me finish.
Yeah, he picked a side.
So
he picked a side.
and my side is Boosie's side.
Exactly.
So I made a tweet and I said, so Aiden Ross canceled on Boosie, Charleston White. Aiden Ross is Jewish. Charleston White saying Hail Hitler and fuck the Jews and everything else like that. Mm-hmm. That's fucking, that's whack to me. So then Boosie called me and said, here's the real story. Aiden Ross agreed to pay Boosie a bunch of money to get on his stream. Boosie agreed.
How much?
That's his business. I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
I'll tell you off
Aiden
camera.
Ross,
But it was a nice amount.
It was more than what you gave me, right, Vlad?
It was a nice amount. It was a nice amount.
You better tell I'm telling you, because 50 gonna be pulling.
It was a nice
The
amount.
security guard
Right?
be ready for 50.
It was a
about
nice
me.
amount.
Go ahead.
So Boosie agreed to do it.
Of course.
He goes to the mall. And Boosie always has a nice fit.
And look, shout out to Boosie because he's a marketing genius.
Yes.
I love that guy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But go
So
ahead.
Boosie's like, okay, cool. I'm ready. He was ready to do it that day. He was goes to the mall, picking out his outfit. He gets a call from Aiden's assistant and say, hey, listen, we're going to switch it up. Instead of you doing the live stream with Aiden, it's going to be you and Charleston White doing the live stream.
That would have been good, though.
Boosie's like, nah, I ain't doing that.
That would have been good.
He said,
Charleston White and Boosie?
he said,
I know Boosie for like, man, nigga done talked about my kids, but I ain't trying to play around with this nigga on no
He
internet
said, nah.
I'd rather
And
catch this
Aiden never
nigga in
said that
person.
part of the story.
Look.
He made it sound like, oh, that's just my
Got
man. No, he tried to switch it up last minute to put someone that you have beef with. I would turn it down too.
You got to understand.
I'm not going to get on live with someone I got beef with
Vlad.
and argue with someone like a fucking 10-year-old.
Vlad.
That's not what I'm
But
going to
Vlad,
do.
Put your hands on him.
Vlad,
That's why I said what I said, to answer your question.
All right, got you.
But Vlad, you got to understand this. When you got 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds making $1 million a month, I would tell the world to kiss my ass too. And I've done it before. Because when I was in my 20s and I had half the money these guys got that they're making, these guys are making $1 million a month, $500,000 a month. Wasn't he talking about Kanye clothes online? Because I'm familiar with what goes on. And John Monopoly called.
Yeah, that's my man.
And it was ironic that I watched the interview because he was like, yo, I'm John Monopoly, violator. And Casanat like, violator? What?
No, he
He
didn't say
was like,
violator.
I'm violator.
He never said that.
Listen, I watched the interview.
I watched it too.
When John Monopoly, you didn't see when John Monopoly called him on the
he's
phone?
violator?
Violator, the management, violator management.
That's not around anymore.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. John Monopoly.
Yes.
Called Kai Cenat.
Yes. And
he got on the
put
phone,
him on speakerphone. Yeah.
Right? And he said, I'm John Monopoly. I represent
Kanye
West.
Yes.
I'm from Violator. Remember Violator?
Oh, he was originally from Violator. Okay,
right.
Yeah, got it.
And Kai Cenat said, violate what? And he was like, no, Violator management. You never heard of Chris Lighty? And Kai Cenat said, I'm 19 years old. I don't know who Chris Lighty is.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yes. So you got to understand, these kids are born in 04, fucking 2010, something, whatever. But these kids don't really know, like, hip-hop history to a lot of shit. It's getting obsolete. It's like, we keep it alive. We older, of course. So we you know, when we see Big Daddy Kane, Cool G rap that time, nigga, we was open.
Yeah, facts.
But it's not like that no more. Yeah. Know what I mean? So they're like, Vlad is a pillar of hip-hop, but Aiden Ross could be making as much money as him or more money.
I got more money.
He probably makes more money than me.
He
That's
probably
fine.
make more money. So
I can accept that.
So what is somebody with more money gonna say? Kiss my ass. I don't want this guy on the show. I don't want this. I don't want that. If you could pay Playboy Cardi $1 million,
That shit popping like that.
yes.
Man?
Yayo, okay, let's
They the new-
okay,
they the
but
new
hold
guys.
on.
That's
Yayo.
why when Elliot, because you got to choose a side. When Elliot was going in on Kai Cenat, he had to apologize.
So whose side you on, nigga? Aiden or Vlad?
I'm on Aiden's side. He got more
Oh,
money.
shit.
All right, Yayo. You mean to tell me? Hold on.
Was this a sexy red video? Shout out to sexy red. I like money, man.
Hold on. You mean to tell me that, let's just say today you coming in, right? Let's just say you're coming in solo today, like we usually do. And before you come in, I say, hey, listen,
Vlad, let me explain something
Ja
to you.
Rule gonna be here.
Who?
If I tell you Ja Rule gonna be here too.
Nah, you can't compare that. You can't.
But it's beef.
You can't say that.
But it's
Aiden,
beef.
Listen.
That's what I'm saying. Would you say,
Listen.
yeah, okay, sure, I'm getting a check, whatever.
I'm working on a podcast.
Nah, you would say, no, I ain't coming.
If I get as much money as these motherfuckers with this podcast shit, I'm gonna tell everybody to kiss my black ass, bro. No Diddy. So my whole thing is, Aiden Ross, right? How old is he? 22?
I don't know. Yeah.
20, 21, 22?
Oh, you can't be beefing with him, Vlad.
Yeah, you can't be doing that, Vlad. These guys getting
He's
money.
23.
You can't be beefing with him, Vlad.
He's a baby.
Yeah, you a baby, Vlad.
Got kids that age.
Right,
He's a
but
baby.
I'm
Look,
just
he's a
saying,
baby.
bro.
Look,
I'm just
Vlad's so
saying.
He's a
competitive
baby.
still. Vlad competitive.
I'm still competitive.
He's still,
I'm still competitive.
See, I told
No,
you.
but what I'm
Vlad's
saying
still
is, look,
competitive.
Fuck
so you
that.
mad?
I'm eating off anybody. Listen, if I sprung it on you that I'm going to have one of your enemies on this show, you would not come. You would cancel on me, and then you'd be mad at me for doing that.
Hold on, you upset because Aiden Ross, like,
Nah, we still gonna come,
Look,
Vlad.
look,
We gonna.
You mean to tell me
just
you
tell him to come too.
Look, you upset
No Diddy.
Aiden Ross. You stupid. This no Diddy shit's getting ridiculous, man. Yo, Aiden, look, you mean to tell me Aiden Ross, right? Just because he like Charleston White and he chose Charleston White over Boosie.
He didn't choose him. He tried to spring it on him last minute. Last minute, he tried to. Honestly, changed the rules.
Let's keep it real. Entertainment wise, would you want to see Charleston White and Boosie arguing on the shit? Yes,
No.
I would. I'm clicking that.
No.
Vlad can't say yeah.
If it was on his platform, yes.
Vlad, yeah. Oh, you
I
better believe
wouldn't
it.
do it.
Oh, you better
No,
believe it. You better believe
Yes.
it. You
They
better
like,
believe
roll the
it.
camera,
You roll
my
the
man. What's my man over there? Come on, Vlad. Come on.
Listen.
Stop.
I remember. Me and Joe Budden have been going at it for 15 years, right? We haven't gotten along in 15 years. And I remember academics called me one day, said, listen, I just talked to Joe. He said he wants to do an interview with both of us on academics' platform. I said, no. I said, I'm not, someone I had beef with for so long, we're gonna have to have conversations over the phone and work it out and get to a good place, and then maybe we could come and do something publicly. I'm not gonna sit here with someone I got problems with and work it out on live video. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But that's just me in terms of my character.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it.
You got beef with Joe Buzz, man? I ain't never know that
Dumb
shit.
shit.
I don't be into this shit.
I'll put it like this. Me and Eneli Chopper were going back and forth at one point. You know, we were calling each other all types of bitches on Twitter, whatever else. Academics got us on the phone together. We had a respectful, long conversation, and then we did an interview, and it was a dope-ass interview because we had already worked it out ahead of time, and it was respectful. I'm not going to get on live with someone who's been disrespecting me and vice
There's
versa.
times where I hated Vlad, but I just got over it because I know it's the industry and these people are really not your friends. So we can kick it and be good. But Vlad, we came to be somewhat friends.
Yeah, we cool now.
You know what I'm saying? So
we cool
what
now.
I'm saying is, just in general, the industry though, people, come on, bro. Everybody, like, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's like, we could be friends on tour. Some people, like, we still on the phone, but when,
Facts.
dancers or whoever, you ain't calling it head dancing, you ain't calling catering and all that. It's just, it's business. You know what I'm saying? So it's an industry. Once you realize, this is all business, that's like with 50. 50, he'll do a show, we 4 hours ahead of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, he's asking you for 2 hours of your time. He's our man. He look out for us. But at the end of the day, if we're not on that stage, he's going to be like, yo, what the fuck is 50?
Show continues.
What's up? What the fuck is going on? Yo,
definitely.
Y'all niggas got to move around. Yo, we got to make the show better. He got pyro. He got dancers. We got successful shows. And he still want to work harder and harder and harder.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And
when you
niggas
around
still
somebody
do
like
rehearsal.
that, it make you different. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, I think why Boosie is where he is that he doesn't live his life based on money. It's principles.
Yes.
People love him the way they do because he gives
We
up
ain't
a
gonna
lot
be
of
on here
money.
bigging up your man Boosie and
Nah,
all this
Boosie
shit,
my
man.
God.
I know
Nah.
you want to go Boosie crazy, but why you I want to always ask you, why you interview Boosie so much, Vlad?
Because it does numbers every time.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying.
I seen
numbers every
I seen no.
We
Honestly,
just platform. I'm
I
asking this
seen-
man.
I think-
numbers every time.
I noticed he rocks with Boosie
I
like
think,
heavy.
look,
You know
with
what I'm
Boosie
saying?
online presence, like, to me, I think he made the blueprint for niggas like me. Like, he was on the internet, you know what I'm saying? He's from an older demographic. He's down south, he's a fucking legend. I seen him perform in Cashville. But what I liked about the South niggas, a lot, no Diddy, you know what I'm saying? I gotta stop saying all this shit, right? So it's like when I sent records to Boosie, that shit come the next day.
Yeah.
And Boosie is like, honestly, down south, that nigga is like a Tupac or one of them type of niggas down south. You know what I'm saying? Like, you send records to Waka, that shit came fat. He New York, but he down south too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like Future, do you assist? Like, niggas be different. Like, I got records from them niggas quicker than New York niggas. Yo, Gotti, y'all need a record. Yo, it's there the next day.
But Bun B, when I was doing mixtapes, I would send Bun B a record. Boom, get it back the next day.
But I
That's
think,
my
I
brother.
think,
On one of his
I think
albums.
what people like about Boosie is like, he don't give a fuck, like how we don't give a fuck, and it's like life is short.
No, that's
Like,
a fact.
that's what I like
just wanted
about
to ask
Boosie.
Vlad. I see
Yeah.
you do so many
No, his
interviews.
numbers is
I know some people be like, yo,
numbers
damn, I'm
ridiculous.
tired of seeing Vlad and
Well,
Boosie.
the viewers are not tired of seeing me and Boosie.
Got you.
It
they
always
tired of-
does
are-
millions and millions of views every time.
Are they tired of seeing you and Yayo?
Do you miss me?
Nah, they don't.
Do you miss
I'm
me,
just
Vlad?
asking. I'm here to ask these
Because
questions.
everywhere I go, listen, do you miss me? That's the new quote. Whenever I come on,
Right.
Vlad, do you miss me? Now, Vlad, hold on.
Go ahead.
Do you miss me? Vlad TV. Now, check this out.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, it's like shout out to everybody who watched the interviews and anything I do. I appreciate the support. You know, I'm very humble right now. Like, I appreciate, like, it's like I got a second win in my career. We're doing
Yeah,
podcasts.
Vlad, you do got this
Now,
nigga
Chuck,
fake lit again.
Nah, not him.
know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
get out
Nah,
there. You giving Vlad too much props. I'm not fucking with you. Vlad ain't got me fake lit again. I was doing all kind of shit. Vlad is my guy. It's me that. It's me. It's
Talk
not.
your shit, my
it's
nigga.
me. It's not
Talk
nobody
your
else.
shit.
Well,
But what I'm
I
saying
got
is,
you out of your shell because I felt for a long time you were not. You weren't putting your face out doing interviews and
he
stuff
helped
like that.
me out.
All
A
right,
viral
copy,
moment. But what
copy.
I'm saying is, what I liked about Boosie is I felt like when they took his Instagram from him, remember that time? He didn't
Which
have no
time?
Instagram.
It's been like 10 times.
Yeah. Well, when he was beefing with Mark Zuckerman or one of them niggas or whatever, right? When they took it from him, he went to the podcast and he was going crazy. Now, sometimes do he say crazy shit that I would say? No, I wouldn't. But that's his point and that's his opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I respect the grind. Just like from here, where we going? Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Queens wins again.
Where we going to, bro? Where we going to perform
Gag
at? Where we
City
going?
tour.
Where we going at? Where we going?
By the time you see this,
Where
we'll
we
be on
going?
stage.
Where we
Harlem.
going? Yeah, Brooklyn, right?
Okay.
We're going to Brooklyn, right?
Who's headlining?
We're going to Brooklyn, right?
Queens. Hey, yo, Vlad, give him more money because he going to tell 50, and I'm not trying to explain. It's been a long time. We got to get lunch. We out of here, Vlad, because you got to give him some more money, man. We been here for a couple of hours, Vlad.
Vlad gonna do the right thing. Yo,
Vlad,
gonna do
give
the right
him some
thing.
more money. It's going to do the
A
numbers.
couple more questions. So, Mase and Cameron got
They
the
lit. Shout out to their
podcast.
show.
They
Yeah,
lit
shout
right
out.
I
now.
love this show. Yep.
And
Oh,
at one point, Mase was on G Unit unofficially because he never officially
definitely.
signed.
Yeah, definitely.
What was it like having Mase around during that time?
Mase was, you know, he was a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? He one thing is he could rap his ass off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the energy was cool. He was Mase. Mase is always going to be a legend. You know what I'm saying? When Biggie passed away, he kind of like held it down. Trick what Mase who? Mase do. Got a lot of girls. Like, let's not act like Mase ain't a legend. But it was cool. But did he block that deal?
Yeah. Well, he wanted to get. He still owed. He was still in the deal.
Now, though. Mase good. He got the last laugh.
Well, Mase got the last laugh,
Yeah,
and you know, I mean, I guess he didn't want to let Mase go, whatever it was with the deal. But it was cool.
Well, I think he wanted to recoup before letting him go. I think that's what it was. It was like there was.
But how you gonna recoup if you can't put nothing out?
Well, I think he was in the hole. I think he had more albums on him because that last album, Mase ended up becoming a pastor and didn't promote it and just
But what
bounced
I'm saying is how
after
much.
second album.
But if
Yeah.
you're not making me, if I can't put out the music, then how am I gonna recoup?
I agree. It should have been worked out. It seemed like 50 was putting a lot of energy behind him. He was in the window shopper video and everything.
You know why I always respect 50 and all the time? Because when you look at a lot of artists that claim they was boys, this was my man. I'm not gonna say no names, but how many artists you know that was in 10 album deals, and they claim, "Yo, rest in peace, this is my man," or "Yo, this is my man. He big him up, nigga. We bosses, we this," right? And they niggas on 10 album deals. Niggas is pulling guns out on each other. Niggas going through all kind of shit, right? And they in 10 album deals. One thing about 50, me and Banks, 2 album deal, 3 album deal, 1 album deal, 2 album deal. It was never a 10 album deal. It was never where, yo, this nigga got me in a 10 album deal. This nigga got me in some fucked up shit. I signed my shit in a hotel, because you hear it all the time. Remember I said Fabio.
Yeah. No manager.
No bad shit towards him, but that was his energy. But, like, you know, 50 taught us. Like, you know, I heard him say niggas spent $90K to rent. That's a down payment on the house. So it's like you live and you learn. But when you have a nigga there to show you, see, Fifth was around and he showed us stuff, and Sha Money was around. Sha Money, he's cool. I ain't gonna step on him. I know you hate him.
We said what we said last time.
But like, see what I wish was, like when I bought my first house, and these people gotta understand, to artists out here. When I bought my first house, I was fresh out of jail. I never bought a house. I never knew nothing about a mortgage. I never knew nothing about taxes, tax rates, nothing. I never knew about gentrification, where my daughter's black, the only black girl in the white school. I never put these things in mind. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, no disrespect to Sha Money. I love my house. But Sha Money, your girl was a real estate agent. 50's baby moms was a real estate agent. When I came home, there was an argument of who's gonna see me in the house. She came to me, "Oh, let me show you this house." I don't have no information of what's going on. Nobody said, "Well, you know she's gonna get money off of selling you this house. Maybe that's why she's so eager." 50's on tour. Now I'm going up for Sha Money's guidance, right? And this is to every artist out there. I'm gonna 50 baby mom's real estate agent, Sha Money baby mom's a real estate agent. She wakes me up out of my sleep looking for houses. Woo, we looking. I'm not knowing why. And I'm not saying nothing bad about it. I appreciate it. It was a lovely house, you know, and I didn't know the reason why she was so eager. Looking for the house, look at the house. My first house, I probably wouldn't have bought a house for $1 million. I probably would have shot for a house for $500.
She got $30,000 as a commission off that,
Right.
3%.
Yeah. So what I'm
Now
saying
they
is,
do 2%.
yeah. So what I'm saying is,
between two.
I didn't realize that, and they, I think they sold Banks his house.
Yeah.
So if you know your girl turned a real estate agent when we bought houses and get the money. Don't get me wrong, but like I would have went and probably bought a house for maybe $500 at the time, and I would have saved a couple of million instead of me going to a house for $1 million, and then when shit slow up, and because remember at that time, it's 07, 08, what the market did, the economy.
Oh yeah, no, it tanked. Yeah, it tanked. The housing market,
tanked.
the housing market in particular tanked. That's what caused the crash. It was the housing market.
Tanked, and I had my house. Look, and look. That's me 2, 3, 4 years going to my house.
Yeah.
Look, I got my house in 04 going into 05, 07 and all that. The market.
Boom. See, but that's only if you decide to sell at that time. If you kept it,
No,
it went
but what
back
I'm
up
saying
later
is,
on.
like I said,
Just
it was
keep it
cool.
100.
But what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I didn't really need to get a house for $1 million. That's like 50 with the Connecticut crib. He bought it, and it was like he was never there. We was partying there. I got to go all the way to the East Wing, West Wing. It just was a little too much.
Yeah.
You got toilet problems because there's 52 toilets, and nigga ain't in the bathroom. Nigga ain't been in this bathroom in 3 years. I want a modern-sized house. But what I'm saying is, I could have took a house for $500, and it would have probably saved me because you got to think about interest rate and taxes.
Yeah.
These are the things they need to teach niggas in school.
Oh yeah,
We
man.
don't learn.
Preach, yeah. Preach, yeah.
No,
No,
it's
listen,
true.
I just interviewed.
It's true.
I interviewed this NBA player named Rex Chapman. Right, he was played in
Damn,
Charlotte.
Old dude, Rex
yeah,
Chapman.
white dude.
That's
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
man.
He played with
Used to be a good
Muggsy
three-point
Bogues.
shooter.
Oh, all right.
Three-point shooter, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Rex
no,
Chapman,
no,
hell
he
yeah.
was raw, but he
Yeah.
played with Del Curry, Steph Curry's dad,
Yeah,
and Muggsy Bogues. They were like close friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember he was telling me how he got his first NBA paycheck, and he's looking at it, and all the taxes taken out. So he goes to Del Curry and say, "Hey, so when do I get my tax refund for all this money taken out?" And Del was like, "I know you're not that stupid. You can't be this dumb." He said, "You really that money's gone? That's tax money." But he didn't know. He's fresh out of University of Kentucky. He's never paid taxes. You know, they offered him $700,000 to play another year in Kentucky under the table. So he's not used to all
Got you.
cash.
Got
He
you.
gets his first paycheck. He's like, "Where's the rest of the money?" Now it's gone.
But it was my first payday ever. October 15th. I've never been paid, before. I've never had a job before. And I got my check and it said, I'm making this up, but $50,000. And blah, 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 Social Security, federal, state, and then down at the bottom, net. And it was like, again, $34,000. And I turned to Del and Muggsy and said, "What is this?" I said, "All right, I've heard about tax returns. When do we get this back each year?" And they said, "What?" And I said, "When do we get this back?" And Del said, "You can't be this dumb." I said, "Well, apparently I am." He said, "We don't get that back. Stop it. You pay taxes and it's gone." So... Yeah, I didn't know much.
So ain't that shit you pay me? They taking tax out of that shit too, Vlad? You gotta start doing cash, man.
You gave me hell the whole interview. I see. The whole interview.
Shit getting federal now. Shit getting federal.
Well, your album is coming out. Is that on G-Unit
my
Records?
album is
No,
out
now.
right now. Lenny Grant Story out
Lenny
right
Grant
now.
Story.
It's
So is
out
that
now.
G-Unit Records?
It's been Empire. Came
Oh,
out
it's
with
Empire.
Yes, Empire.
But
yeah.
are you signed to G-Unit or?
Of course, I'm with the family, man.
Okay, so is it Empire
50
G-Unit?
ain't stressing
You
shit
got
like that,
50
man.
got so much money he
got
ain't
so much
worried
things
about
going
what
on. Like
niggas
your
do
Murda trying to
musically.
put some shit out right quick and
Or
get the
nothing
hat,
like
man.
that. He just
Shout out to Gazi and my guy
Yo,
Nemo,
Murda
man.
come overseas, bodies, houses.
Yeah, I just ran a guy. I had a flight with Ghazi
Oh,
a
for
couple
real?
days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my brother right
That's
there.
my
Shout out
Bay
to
Area
Gazi,
brother
man.
right there.
Yeah, that's my brother,
cut me
man.
a check, Empire. I give you shit,
Yo, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Here's what's crazy, right? We're both on the same JetBlue flight, right?
Oh, you.
And
Let me
the
ask you a
girl-
question. You was JetBlue?
Mint.
The nice shit, the mint in the front. I love it.
Oh my God, yeah,
I love it. Don't
JetBlue's
think you
popping.
too Hollywood
Yes.
for that.
Mint. Well, the bands go all the way back.
No,
Yeah,
I love
facts,
the mint.
facts,
JetBlue mint
definitely,
is
yeah.
my
All the way
shit.
back,
Yeah, I
right?
love JetBlue.
So the girl that's sitting next to me, we started talking. She's the chief of staff of Empire Records.
Okay.
She started out as Ghazi's assistant, but now she's the chief of staff,
Okay.
right? So I was like, "Hey, so how many employees at Empire?" She said, "About 200." I said, "Damn,
It's crazy.
I had no idea." That I mean, I knew they were doing well, but 200
I've been around
employees.
guys. I've been around when there's probably only about 20 people over
Yeah.
here, 30 people.
Yeah, shout out to
so
Gazi.
yeah, shout out to guys. That's my brother, definitely. So
Yo.
Nima, what's up? You know the vibes.
Yo,
Tef.
yo, Vlad, I'm gonna be
Kush.
real with you. I'm going to Taboo, 50 in them spot, Bank spot. I mean, in Murda spot. I didn't mean to say Banks. Banks, my nigga. No, Banks hate you.
Taboo, shout out
You
to
still mad at
Taboo.
me? Is Banks still mad at me?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to him.
Nori asked me about that, about the
That was one of the
backstory.
funniest
right?
shits I've seen. He said, "How about Banks?" He said, "Vlad, stop asking me
Yeah.
about Banks because he
Vlad-
don't like you."
and look, we sold New York right
Classic.
now. I'm going to get me some chopped cheese, egg rolls
Yeah.
from there, some French fries and
Some
wings.
brands, some 21
You know what I mean?
questions.
Look out for the podcast coming soon. Look out for the weed strands we doing. Look out for the music. Me and Murda got
And if
something
you in
coming.
New York and
Wait,
New
wait, you
Jersey,
guys
I
got music
promise
coming?
you pull
Yeah,
up
we
the
gotta
cookies and have
tell
some.
them-
What, the
Yeah,
joint
We,
project?
listen,
The joint
we
project?
Hell
recorded
yeah.
2 projects overseas. Like,
Okay.
when you're in, like, let me tell you something.
Videos, we got videos.
We
We
got
shot
videos.
in Dubai.
Yes.
We got a video
Abu
that we
Dhabi,
shot
all
in
that.
Greece.
Look,
Like, oh my God,
When
some
you're in
crazy
Denmark
shit.
and you wake up to bells ringing and all that shit like that, it gets us motivated. We go to the studio. We got projects coming out. Me and him got weed strands coming. We doing something with Cookies
Yeah, we doing
Harrison.
something with Cookies
New
Harrison,
Jersey.
New
Shout out to
Jersey.
Gilly. They deal with
Poppin'.
them. We doing with them. I'm surprised he didn't know who Vlad was. I told him this is going to be big marketing for him. My guy, John. Shout out to John.
Cookies.
From Cookies.
Well, I know Burner personally, so.
Yeah, I know you know Burner.
You know what I mean? I know the
shout
top.
out to Burner. Burner, clear that record. Wiz, I need y'all to clear that record.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Clear
drop
that record for my guy,
Me and
fellas.
Murda, we got projects coming. We got crypto shit coming.
Definitely.
We doing shout out to Ricardo, shout out to my
about to do
man
this
Sean
podcast shit
from
too,
Dubai.
start shutting Vlad and all these other
shout out
niggas
to this
down.
podcast. Me and Who Kid got some shit going. We trying to get all y'all money, and we don't care. And Vlad, we got to get out because I'm hungry. We've been here for hours.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nicki Minaj, Gag City Tour. Tonight,
We
like I
outside
said,
tonight with Nicki
it's a
Minaj.
surprise.
We outside tonight. Bang!
That's what it is.
Queens.
QE.
That's what it is. Tony Yayo on
And
Commercial,
we out.
man.
Okay.
Definitely a pleasure.
And Murda want more money, so pay him because 50's not gonna like you, nigga.
Peace.